Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gab. That's delete the. I'm Travis. We're here. It is Saturday morning in the States. Saturday in Saudi Arabia. And that's what the pay-per-view is. Two women are going to fight each other, and two men are going to fight each other. All sorts of champions. Got some Bloodline fights going on also. Yeah, the Bloodline's going to be fighting the Bloodline.
Cool.
In like a civil war. I guess
weird.
it's 3-on-4. I don't know about that, but that's what it's looking like.
What other person are they going to get? They can't get Sami because he's a traitor to their kind.
Right, but they might get Sami is what I'm thinking. Because he doesn't have a match or any storylines or anything.
And they really wanted him there.
I do feel like Cody is a heel right now, but we don't know it. I think Kevin is like this innocent guy, but he keeps getting betrayed.
Ooh, is that how they're going to pull it?
Uh-huh. And it's Cody that's the bad guy, because Kevin Owens came on last night and was talking about how he hates to wrestle Randy tonight because they're wrestling tonight.
Yeah, because they're buddies.
He hates the idea of it, but Randy's the one that is forcing this, you know. And he turned on him type of thing, but like not like, I'm a victim, you turned on me. But, like, obviously you don't understand what's happening, and now you're turning on me. So it's you and Cody against me, and I'm just a normal person that's getting attacked.
So he's playing a victim, but he's probably not really a victim is what I'm guessing, though.
Right. And then everybody's like, oh, it's all him. And it's like, I think it's going to be Cody turning heel because Roman is a babyface.
He's a little bit of a nice guy right now. Which is weird, but whatever.
A lot of babyface stuff going on. But we are here in Saudi Arabia, and it's the same thing they always have. It's the same entrance way, you know, where Bobby got thrown off.
Yep.
And by Goldberg or whatever. It's that exact same setup. You think they would change it up?
Why would they do that? That'd be ridiculous.
Maybe the Saudis like it that way. Because they build new stadiums for just one boxing match there. Like when Tyson Fury was fighting Usyk, that was... They like, oh, let's make a brand new stadium. It looks like a very small stadium. It's very cozy. Like it doesn't look like what's going on? It doesn't look like a big old football arena. Oh, starting it out with the Bloodline. So here's the 4 members of the Bloodline.
The pretend one. One that's not real.
Yeah, they're not the real one. You got Sikoa, and then you've got the Tonga. I don't know the Tiny Tongan's names, but we just call him the Tiny Tongan and his brother. The Wachati is the Tiny Tongan.
Anyways, if you were expecting us to be here last night, sorry we weren't. They did pre-record SmackDown last week, so kind of all the matches information was already online or released or let go by people, so people already knew what was happening. We already heard about the releases. They actually made those releases before the show even started, so there's a couple people favorite of Triple H's, which is funny how much he loved her. Tegan Knox was released, and Indy Hartwell, which is even more funny because she was wrestling last night and she got released. And then also Baron Corbin, his contract was up. And they didn't choose to renew it because they didn't really have storylines for him. The 2 girls were fired / released. So there was not any, anything like that. We do have a couple people in the chat. We have Old Lady Sky. Hello, Sky. How's it going? Says, hey, hello. And Sophie in the chat. Hey, Sophie. How's it going? Sophie says, welcome back. For a second, I didn't have the chat bar, so I couldn't write stuff. That's all right. Yep, we did hear about those releases. Indy was the one that was on the show. Yep. They did release them again, I guess you could say. But they actually fired Indy Hartwell and Tegan Knox. That wasn't just a contract up, and they had everything. They kind of were like, we have nothing going for you right now, so they kind of just got rid of them. Baron, it was his actual contract was up, so that's why he's gone. Sophie says, how was your night off during this last night? Travis was happy about it. Sophie says, I'm surprised this match was opening the show. I thought that honor would go to Gunther versus Cody. I doubt that. They're doing those new belts and stuff, so it's not going to be that. It's going to be Bloodline stuff, because if you remember how Roman did stuff, he either was at the start of the show or the end of the show kind of thing. And they can't really end it with the Bloodline stuff. I mean, I guess they could a little bit, especially if Cody wins like the Crown Jewel Championship thing or whatnot, or however that's going to happen. And Piccolo is in the chat for a minute, says, I'm here, I guess. What's that mean? Did you have a bad night? You need some coffee. What do you mean coffee? Dude. It's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Did you just get up? Just getting yourself moving, Piccolo? And everybody's excited for Roman to come down. So, as of right now, as Travis said earlier, we have 4 people on the Team U bloodline, and we only have 3 on Roman Reigns' bloodline. They're the actual bloodline. So the question is who's maybe going to be their 4th? Travis is completely still speculating it's going to be Sami. But if anybody remembers what they did on Raw, we saw Sami talking to the fake bloodline people. And so Jimmy was very adamant that there's no way that they want him. So the only 2 coming out right now is Jimmy and Roman. So I guess Jay probably is coming out on his own with his own shit because he's a yeeter, and they're going to yeet him right off the stage. Yeet, yeet. Yeet. Which is funny that he gets to come out after Roman. But, you know, the crowd gets very involved in the yeets. So, there you go. If you're just joining us, this is WWE's Crown Jewel pay-per-view. It is the last pay-per-view of this year. They are going to do another thing called a main event Saturday. Is that in December?
Honey, it's not the last one to do.
Oh, it's not? There's another pay-per-view before the end of the year?
Yeah, Survivor Series.
Oh, Survivor Series is happening. In December?
Last weekend of this month.
Oh, okay. Well, my bad. So another one in November, and then we won't have one in December. But they have the main event thing in December, right?
The 15th or 14th.
Okay. So they are having that main event in December.
Yes.
To kind of replace having like a pay-per-view. Piccolo is acknowledging Roman Reigns because he's a big, big, big fan. The biggest fan of them all. Sophie says, so with this opening the show, there goes the possibility of The Rock showing up. Not necessarily. Sophie, so you have to remember, right, that the Bloodline stuff is its own thing. And then you have Cody as a champion, and the championship thing between that is its own thing, right? So, like, I'm not exactly sure why there a possibility of him. Might not. I mean, I'm not going to discredit that he won't show up, because I imagine that he wants his 2 seconds of fame because he is an egotistical ass. So he'll want to, like, override everything and overshadow everything else. So I wouldn't be surprised. He also, since day 1-ish, feels like, I've always been a fan. I love this. It's my favorite ever. Just of Roman, though, and his little group of bloodlines. Not the other weird bloodline people. We don't like them. It's Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso. I like how they put their names up there, but it's Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso.
Yeah, the big dog.
It's that guy.
The only tribal chief.
There's not the leaders anymore. There's just not.
Yeah,
there's no respect.
That's what Jay said.
There's no leaders.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jay's what they call a young boy.
So it says Peacock has a college football game that is scheduled to air at 3:30 p.m. That means the WWE has to rush.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
They have their own area.
Why would they need to do any of that?
Hopefully they do rush.
Care.
That's 4.5 hours. Oh, wait, hold on. That's the Eastern. Never mind. I was like, wait, well, that's forever away. It's only 11 here, but...
Yeah, no. They're not going to rush shit, Sophie.
Jay should have came down with them to show unity.
He's his own dude.
This individualism is terrible.
He's his own guy. So that's how it goes.
It's bad for business.
It's bad for their biz.
Triple H is like, yeah, but you're such a star.
Sophie says, I don't know what happens if the pay-per-view doesn't end at 3:30 for the college football game.
Nothing.
I don't know.
If you want to watch it, go watch it. You know you can watch other things on Peacock right now, too.
Yeah. They didn't stop all their programming just for a fucking pay-per-view.
Why is Jay taking so long to get to the ring?
He has to get all of his yeets in.
Yeet. They need to put the Usos back together and get rid of this individualism crap. Come on, Triple H.
Piccolo's like, you know Bama has a bye this week. Next Saturday they will be in Death Valley versus LSU. Well, there you go. So if we don't even know what football teams it is, they don't even exist. Makes sense.
LSU's usually pretty good.
So because I don't know about the college football game until I saw a commercial for it. This pay-per-view, I think I would be okay with 5 matches on the card. Bet there's 7 and they're going to be extra long, especially if they have entrances like this all the time. We have Niven in the chat. Hey, Niven, good to see you. Are you happy about Roman Reigns? I'm sorry, I don't speak, what's the language in India?
Yeet.
No, that's not the language in India.
Let's make WWE great again, Triple H.
Oh, Roman Reigns, you are my family. Aw, that's sweet. You big Roman Reigns fan? Piccolo says hello, Naveen. And then Sophie says, I think this is the first time WWE is on the same day as a college football game. Does it? It's going to happen a lot. It's fine, Sophie. I'm sure it's happened multiple times in the past. Anytime that there's a Saturday. Anytime.
In the fall, yeah. Are you eating?
Sophie doesn't like your hat. Sophie, don't say anything. Sophie, what do you think Travis's hat says? Well, he finally made it to the ring inside of it with the other 2 people he's hanging out with now.
They should go
for the Yeet Man. Ooh. So it's going to be 3 on 4?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure Sami Zayn will show up.
I don't think he should be involved in their little spew of stuff. He should go away.
Or The Rock to turn on Roman. Sami makes the most sense, but The Rock obviously needs to get involved. So they can push forward to their WrestleMania match.
Of Roman versus The Rock.
Yeah. That was last year's plan, so they got to figure out how to get it into this year.
Picole's like, can't wait. Next week I roam around town grabbing free appetizers for all my blood, sweat, and tears 20 years ago. You go, veteran. Thank you for your service, Piccola. You get that free fucking food, man. Naveen says, OTC, you mean the only tribal chief is Roman Reigns.
It's fact.
Yeah, it doesn't, I don't think it means original. I say only. Pickle's like, oh, Army faces Air Force today. Who are we rooting for in that matchup?
Army?
Words789 is in the chat. Hey, Words. It says, sup, man. How's it going? How's your Saturday going? It's in the middle of the day for most people. In Saudi Arabia, it's nighttime. We're starting off with those Bloodline versus Bloodline here. Are you sure it's 4-on-4 or is it just 3-on-3?
Well, they said 4-on-4. I don't see
the
tiny Tongan's brother.
Yeah, is he just hanging out? Is he the Wachati in the ring or is the Wachati on the outside?
So we got the Wachati Shaman versus one of the Usos. The colorful, weird one. Why isn't he wearing the same colors as his team? We'll do this together, man.
Well, they're all wearing the same color except him.
I know, that's what I said.
That's funny.
He's trying to be different, which is just dumb. I gotta sell my merch.
We probably won't be seeing Ravi much tonight at all. He's doing his friend's Halloween party tonight, so...
Was that today?
Yeah. So, yep, Saturday. The 2nd of November. So we probably won't be seeing Ravi unless he pops in for just a second to say hi, but probably won't be seeing him much. Word says, it's alright. They in Saudi Arabia right now? Yes, they are. They are in Saudi right now. The first match just started with the Bloodline. That's who they started out the whole pay-per-view with.
Yeet.
So he says, I don't see this pay-per-view ending on time.
What's on time? They don't have
like
a time.
5 or 6 hours of a block of time, Sophie. What difference does it make? Like, it's funny. You complain about there not being enough wrestling, and now you're complaining that there's too much. Make up your mind. It's weird to me. Naveen says, please give me a Crown Jewel link. Well, we don't have a link for it, Naveen. If you want to watch it, you might have to look it up. I don't know if you're in the States or if you're in another country. I think they still have the WWE app going on in other countries. You could maybe watch it there. You might be able to do a search for it. Other than that, we don't have a link for it, hon. Sorry. Feels like, yep, right now. Sophie says, I don't see the spirit. Oh, I read that one. Feels says, does Saudi even yeet? They did. They yeeted the whole time he was coming down. They, like, waved their arms in the air like they just didn't care.
They didn't care at all.
Sophie says,
take a Patu against Jimmy Uso. Go ahead.
Okay. So the only way I see this pay-per-view end before the football game is if the matches get cut on time. For time.
They don't care about the football
Sophie,
game.
it doesn't. Why are you obsessed? Like, that's a weird thing to be obsessed about. That's a lot. If you say anything more about that, I'm not reading that comment. Naveen saying, who is your real tribal chief? Beautiful girl and old man. Yeah, old man. With your gray beard hanging out there.
Shave it off.
Travis and all of his gray. Like, it's gotten way bad this year, hasn't it? Like, it's just all gray now. Poor Travis.
Got old.
He got old, like, within the last year. Well, I'm not a huge fan, but I would say that the one and only tribal chief is Roman Reigns. So that's what I'm going with. I'm not a fan, though, but the other group is just a fake one. I don't even know why they're there. Feels like, what's it like 7 hours ahead in London? I don't know.
Dark.
It's dark and cold. I'm just kidding. I don't. You better be careful, especially if you're in Liverpool. Where it says we need more wrestling. When is WWE coming to Alaska, though?
Right.
Will they ever? Maybe they should. In the summertime. Naveen says, I ask you a question. Who is your real child? Not mine. But I look at the Roman as the guy who wants his fingers slapped. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna get him in there? Or is he gonna be all weird? Feels like too much wrestling coming out my eyeballs, fam. Feels like, dang, Travis, I'm there with you. the gray beard. The old man.
Happened pretty quick.
So this is the second to last pay-per-view of the year for WWE. This crowd is so cool. Yeah, Travis corrected me. We do have another pay-per-view of Survivor Series at the end of this month. I don't know where it's at, though. Where is it happening
I
at?
don't know, like Pennsylvania, maybe somewhere
Is it in the
in
east?
the east.
They're in the east. Yeah, licking his chops.
He had to lick his face.
Yeah, the crowds in Saudi Arabia are pretty cool. Plus, the crowds like in Europe are usually pretty cool. I don't know. I think America does pretty good when it's pay-per-views. It's just the everyday like shows, they aren't very like all
Well, they
crazy
are
about.
if there's good wrestling on. I don't care what show it is. Give me the worst crowd you've ever seen and have Brock Lesnar show up as a surprise, and that place, the roof will come off of it.
True.
They just don't have wrestlers that can draw.
And they refuse to put him on there because Triple H is a stinky hoe.
Nobody wants to see Solo Sikoa wrestle fucking Jimmy Uso.
No. Not even the Saudis. You need to get Roman in there.
Well, Jay won't tag him.
That's fine. Jimmy can tag him. So it's like Travis looks like Kurt Angle with the hat, and then Piccolo says, "Although I felt like my 20s last night." What? What did you do? What all kind of fun did you have at the neighbors for Halloween, Piccolo? Spent a lot of time at the neighbors lately. Piccolo says the French or the Puerto Rican crowds were jumping. True. That's true.
French were probably just drinking their pond water. Got all contaminated for the Olympics.
Well, don't worry. They got a taste of it with all those floods that they got. So.
If they flooded there.
They flooded in France. It was hilarious. Yeah, Spain and France have had all flash flooding the last couple months.
Raining, or what is it?
I have no idea. I don't look at their
The
news.
ocean opening up, the ground opening up and releasing water, like the Bible. Or is it coming from the filament?
I don't know where it's coming from. I didn't watch. Niven says, "I want to meet Roman Reigns." Word says, "Me too, but not Paul Heyman."
Yeah, Paul Heyman hasn't been around, but I'm sure he'll show up tonight. I don't know if there's a rumor for it or anything, but it would make sense for him to show up now as they're putting things back together. He needs to get Jimmy under control, though. He needs to whoop his ass like he did at the original. Remember when he first started?
Oh. Waited too long to eat my food. It's completely cold.
Do you want me to go heat it back up?
No. Piccolo says yesterday was a homecoming air show and about 35,000 people attended. That's awesome. Then I hung out downtown for a bit. Oh, I could see why you felt like you were in your 20s then. That's pretty cool. Niven says, "Who will win? Real Bloodline versus fake live Bloodline?" Well, I feel like the real Bloodline should win, but you know, that's just me.
I'd like to see Jimmy lose, or Jay lose to one of the other guys.
Yeah.
Just because he's wearing his own outfit.
Yeah, that he should be ostracized.
Mm-hmm.
Piccolo says, Team Tonga. Jacob Fatu is pretty legit, though. He is. I mean, yeah.
I like Solo, too. Just not as a champion. Or any, you know.
Like, as a leader, and, like, he's like, "I'm this." Boo.
Yeah, I just want to see him back with Roman as his right-hand man. And
I don't think you could trust him at this point. He's gotten, power, in his brain. That gives you that weird fever.
What I would like to see
has to be sweated out of you.
Right, is Roman just to join the Team U team, but as their leader, like Solo was keeping it warm for him, and then that could solidify the Usos as a team, and then The Rock can be on their team. But I think they're trying to make Roman a good guy. which is dumb. Vince tried that for years. It doesn't work. All we said the whole time was, he just keeps shoving him down our throat. He never was a good guy. Come on, Triple H, make wrestling great again. Is it because he has no brain? Is he trying to say he's stupid? Yeah. Just thought twos like.
Words is like, what city are they in? They're in Riyadh.
Riyadh.
Where they do all their big stuff. Word. Naveen's like, please give me Roman Reigns' number. Pico's like, okay, write it down. 867-5309. Where it says for me, it's kind of wild that WWE hasn't been to every U.S. state yet. Yeah, have they not? Hard. I mean, have they ever done house shows? And I mean, I'm pretty sure they've probably hit a lot of states where they've done house shows that they probably, back in the day, I'm not talking now.
I doubt.
I'm talking old school.
I doubt they've ever done, like, the Dakotas.
Why not? Why wouldn't they?
Because there's no cities. Okay. If there's a city, name me a city in North Dakota.
Bismarck.
Okay.
Fargo.
South Dakota.
What is the capital of South Dakota?
I thought it was Bismarck, so.
Oh.
But I could be wrong.
I thought it was North Dakota. I thought it was the capital of North Dakota.
Montana. Like, what the fuck?
Butte.
No, I know cities there. I'm like.
Why wouldn't they?
But where would they? Like, there's no people.
There's people. Just go to a university town.
Yeah.
You'll have plenty of people to go to a little. I'm talking house shows. I'm not talking like recorded shows. I mean, I'm not talking like Raw or pay-per-views or anything like that. I'm talking about the fact that WWE itself. Oh, he finally got tagged in by old JJ.
The tribal chief versus his former right-hand man.
Oh, Jay did it. Jay finally gave him the old 1-2. Naveen says, who is the funny tribal chief? Solo Sikoa. Funny? Is it because of looks? I mean, Word says they could perform in a ring in a barn. I mean, they could do some backyard wrestling. I mean, nobody said they had to have a venue. Kidding.
Roman should have ran through this guy like a red light. I don't understand why they're making it like Solo could wrestle him. They're not even on the same plane of levelness. One's at the top of the Rockies and the other one's at sea level.
Ooh. Which sea level?
Sea level?
Yeah, but are we talking like Miami sea level or are we talking like Sodom sea level?
I don't know. They're probably the same. Without the ocean.
I don't know.
I
think Miami would be way cooler than Sodom.
Oh, well, I didn't know we were talking about coolness. I was talking about sea level elevation.
Well, he has to come from the icky part. Right. The worst of the worst at sea level, Travis. Come on.
Yeah, Miami's way better. AIDS all over in the water. Miami's the San Francisco of Florida.
I don't think that's a good name to be called. San Francisco isn't that great anymore. San Francisco was a dump too.
Great. I'm just saying it's the same principle. Like Roman's gonna get pinned. Oh, it's over. What the hell happened? Roman didn't kick out. He touched his foot, so the ref stopped. What the fuck? He just got pinned. He did. He didn't kick out. That was a botch. Not that Roman was supposed to kick out. It's that Jimmy was supposed to be there earlier to break the count, but he just touched his foot. Jacob needs to run through Jay. Jade's a singles or a tag team wrestler. Fatu's a singles wrestler. I stay true to that still to this day. I thought you were gonna not eat.
I'm hungry.
Well, yeah. You need.
I'm just not gonna reheat it up.
You just need.
I'll just suffer through the growth.
Carbs.
People says I heard that looting and rioting happened after the Dodgers won the World Series the other night. No way, in Sodom? How? That's so weird that they would do that after they won, and then burnt down their own city. Couldn't imagine why they would do that. Fucking.
Oh no, the referee just got taken out by Roman. Jacob, fuck you. Hits him with that side elbow. That's a badass move. He's like, I'm just going to use my entire body against you. Moonsault. Looks like a little bowling ball. Definitely like Jacob Fatu. He needs to be definitely on Roman's side. Definitely. Solo. Back onto his feet. Here comes another spike. This time Roman gets up. 2 spikes. Referee's back up. It's over. They brushed that match. That's stupid. Like the ending that was just weird. I guess maybe they are trying to get it done in just the normal 3-hour segment, although we're 37 minutes into it. What happened the first hour? Was that match 37 minutes?
They came out for like 20.
Oh, makes sense.
And then if you give each of them about 5 minutes, 4 of them, about 5 minutes to wrestle.
Well, that's all Jimmy's fault. They made Roman a bitch. Why is Roman a bitch all of a sudden? He left and came back just like vaginitis or whatever? Does he have little slices on his skin, little blood spots?
Maybe.
Alright, so The Rock, Sami. If they keep it going.
People was like, what is even going on? Did Roman lose his mojo or some ish?
Yeah, he's a bitch. They turned him into a bitch. Because there's no way that Solo Sikoa is that good.
No, fuck no. He's garbage.
So they're doing something weird.
Leave it to fucking your guys' favorite guy to do stupid stories. Congratulations.
We want you to at least try.
Oh, is that why they wanted Jade to come to his rescue too?
Jade's a bitch too. Look at what he's wearing. Those look like old cloud pants.
They have like a Hawaiian flower on them.
They look like a cloud.
Or a Polynesian flower. Sami
this is
come
where
save him.
Sami comes because Jay saved him one, or yeah, Jimmy saved him. Jay saved him once. Told you. We knew Sami would come for Jay.
Not like he's gonna do much of anything, or is he? Because they were yakking at each other. So.
What is he wearing?
His native garb.
It's around his neck.
His native garb.
They wear that in Canada?
He's not from Canada, remember?
He's Canadian. He's from like Montreal, like Quebec.
Yeah. It's not that native garb. It's his oppressed native garb. Pickle's like, He's like, I thought we had an understanding. You're with them or you're with me? Blah. I don't know.
Yeah, but you can't fuck with Jay. So go beat those guys up and you're fine. Although, I don't know what... the fuck is Sami gonna do against 4 of them?
I don't know, but it's gonna happen, I guess. Oh no, poor
Is Sami
Jade.
feeling oozy?
I don't know.
Sami's definitely gonna help Jay.
Oh, there you go. What a nice hug.
So I guess Sami's so great that he can beat up all 4 members.
No.
Well, there it is, guys. They set it up. So Survivor Series, we have one of our matches. And hopefully this isn't the one in the cage. That'd be dumb as fuck.
Oh, Roman couldn't do it.
I want to see, like, athletes and shit in the cage.
Roman's like, I'm tired.
You know, War Games?
Oh, yeah, that stuff, yeah.
I just hope they do a old-fashioned style elimination Survivor Series match with these guys.
Well, don't duck the Halula kick here, because Roman's in the other corner. Oh no, this is so dumb. I mean, oh, this is great. Oh no! They hit each other, of course. You knew that was going to happen.
Hit. See, he's standing up. I thought he was going to get punched too. But
right.
Maybe a Bugs Bunny's hit. Jay needs to tackle him.
Pickles like saw that coming. Oh yeah, totally. Like they didn't see it happen. Like they were just blinded for like 2 seconds.
Sami never misses an opportunity to virtue signal. That's what he just said. I bet you Corey feels that way in real life too.
Virtue signaling?
About Sami. He probably doesn't like him in real life.
Probably not. Well, I feel like he takes away opportunities from other probably wrestlers that probably
he
should
be
have
in
better
NXT
opportunities
or a
than he
different
does.
company. He's terrible.
But they just keep him around for some ungodly reason. Pickle's like, and has the sand in the hourglass. LOL. Thanks for coming, Sami.
They had to add some drama before they put them together. Before they go into War Games together.
Yeah, and it's funny because...
remember in War Games is when they all turned on Sami.
And they didn't see Sami.
Or Sami turned on Kevin, that's what it was.
Yeah, but they didn't see Sami help come out there and do stuff.
I'm glad
because they were broken.
For WrestleMania, because we wouldn't know WrestleMania was going to be on. Why the hell they advertise it?
Because they have to have their own advertising, because other people are seeing other advertisements. If you have the advertisements and you don't pay for extra to not have advertisements, but you still get advertisements, or they're just their advertisements.
Cool. Still, why would you make a commercial about WrestleMania when it's your biggest show? That's like the NFL making commercials for...
Because their tickets are on sale now, and they want people to buy their tickets.
Oh.
And it's before Christmas, so it makes sense.
Will buy...
It's before Christmas. They gotta let people know that you can buy them now. Get them as Christmas presents, people. It's gonna be in Vegas. You better get your shit. You need at least 6 months' notice, because it's gonna be a big thing.
You could walk across that top part. It's got glass floors.
Ooh, the women's tag team championship fatal 4-way match. Mrs. Spaghetti can't be in it because Mrs. Spaghetti doesn't have a tag partner anymore.
Io won last night in that fatal 4-way with the women.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Who were the other 4?
Bianca, Io, Chelsea,
Who did Io pin?
Lash Legend.
Wow. They were Lash Legend to
Bianca
pin,
hit her with the KOD.
Oh, and then she took advantage.
And then she did a moonsault off the top and hit Bianca, and then pinned her with Bianca's move because Bianca did the move.
Yeah, it's Gunther. Joe, get it right, buddy.
It's Gunther's fine.
Pickle's like, leave a comment and subscribe. Yeah, if you're out there watching us this afternoon / night.
Leave a comment.
Pickle's like, 4-way women's tag is up next. Yep, it is up next. And now they're doing a sit down with old Gunther Pants, Joe Tessitore. Asking the hard hitting questions with no socks on. With his short pants. No, not the poster boy going victorious. Who's going to win this championship of winning? I think if they're going to make Gunther something better, they need to have him probably win the championship. But they're going to have Cody win.
I think Cody will get cheated.
Ooh, who's going to get the cheating?
Kevin Owens.
Oh, not Kevy. Old Kevy Pants.
Or Randy.
Kevin the victim. He's going to come out there and make it look like he's not a victim. But he's really the victim in the whole situation. Lies. All lies. Ooh. Is it true? He gets Kathy Kelly.
She borrowed that jacket from Rhea Ripley.
Probably. It's a good thing that they're giving us this information before the women's fatal 4-way tag match, because this is way more important than actually showing the stuff for the women's fatal 4-way tag match.
Between every match all the way to the end, just so you know.
Oh, I know.
They'll do a women's one too.
They're like, you know why our shit has to be 5 hours long? Because of this garbage. This right here. This is the garbage. I'd rather see fucking commercials. Like, literally, I'd rather see them sell me Depends.
Yeah, but they're not going to.
Pickle says, so you know our traditional Christmas schedule from previous years? Ooh, yeah, What do you all do this month heading into the holiday season?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I just try to get everything cleaned up for spring.
Yeah, because we
live in
snow.
Idaho, so we're going to have like 3 months of terrible weather.
Snow and wet, cold.
All December, all January, most of February. Some of them are... It starts to warm up at the later part of February, though. But we have to buckle down for... Tomorrow's our time change, and so...
Well, Pickle knows that. He has time change.
Do they have it in Florida?
Yeah.
I just know in the South you don't need it. Because they don't have the same sun as we have.
Right, but they still do it. The only state that doesn't, but I know of, is Arizona and Hawaii.
Hawaii wouldn't, definitely, because they're on the equator.
That's what I'm saying. They're the only states I know of that don't have daylight. They don't do it.
Damage
they don't
control
change their
coming
time
out first.
And instead of making it a federal thing, I just don't see why the states just don't put it up to change it if they don't want it or have it or to keep it all the time or what the fuck
ever. Anytime the federal government's involved, it's bad.
Well, our state's retarded because they do everything the federal government wants them to do. Fucking retards. People says, so you know our... I read that. Sophie says that was a good match with the way it ended. It makes me confused on why it wasn't the main event.
Why would it be the main event?
Why would it be the main event when they have shown you for weeks now that Crown Jewel championship stuff between champions?
And they're in
So you're going to tell me that shit should take precedence over champions. Actual fucking champions that have belts. What the motherfucking Jesus.
Hey, look. She has a bedazzled eyepiece. That's those eyepieces.
Yeah, an eye patch.
No, it's a eyeglass.
Oh, I see what you're saying. A telescope or
yeah, whatever they call them on the open seas. I didn't even know who these girls were at first. I'm like, what the fuck are they?
They're so covered up, I have no idea.
She had like boy shorts on last night. Like her whole ass was out. It's like that big. Lash Legend.
People's like, my goodness, the light show is elaborate.
Yeah.
Yeah. They probably don't allow them to have like actual. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I think they do flaming stuff too.
I think the Saudis have it figured out with these women's outfits. They can't show any skin, just skin tight stuff. So we don't leave anything.
Hands and faces.
Yeah, don't leave anything out to the imagination.
Remember when they had to wear T-shirts and
Yeah.
shit, and it
To
made it
cover their
so
curves.
weird.
Well, because now that's just her ass. Like,
I know, but I'm just saying,
just
like it
painted
just
blue.
made it weird when they had to wear
Lacey
T-shirts.
Evans and what's her name?
Well, yeah, and it was like
Natalia.
awkward because like their shirts got in the way of their
Comes
stuff.
Chelsea.
Well, we know Chelsea's gonna look amazing.
Hey, they have a guy.
Yeah, because they can't have a girl.
Oh, that would make sense.
Lillian Garcia can't come do it.
Well, I guess she could.
Yeah, fuck her. No, absolutely not. That's weird and creepy. Feels like, so I haven't kept up with SmackDown. Is Lash Legend pretty legit?
No.
She's from NXT.
She's an NXT girl. She hasn't really been on SmackDown, but she did wrestle last night. She's all right. She's very powerful. And her and Jade show off their power with each other. She was an elite college basketball player. She didn't really make it in the WNBA, whether that was because she didn't want to. Like she had other shit to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because she is very pretty and she could model. Like
Yeah.
She's a different, not all those girls over there could do that stuff.
No. Word says, I never knew WWE had so many fans in Saudi Arabia. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
It's a huge thing in Saudi.
There's Jade.
She's going to look good, too.
Oh, unbelievable. Can see it already.
She's in the chat. It's a king. Yeah. And people says Saudi boy has never seen cake like that before.
No. There's a lot of cake in this one.
Yeah, that's what people was saying. Oh, light shows are great. They really know how to do those elaborate lights.
One of those hit you in the eye. You're like, ah!
I can't see my retina. It fell out of my face. My cornea is coming apart.
Daphne's the referee as well.
They're like, we want to put all the pretty ladies out here. It's like Esta's looking like a bag of Zappo potato chips. It's true though, right? They both do though, because they both have the jewels on them, so they do look like Travis doesn't know what those look like because I don't buy them.
I was just gonna say, what
And
the fuck is a Zappo potato chip?
Or Zaps. Oh, sorry, Zaps potato chips. It's the voodoo one. That one. See?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the voodoo one. Yeah. It's the voodoo flavor, though, Piccola. Because their other ones have different backgrounds, but the voodoo chips look a lot like them.
So my question is does Jade let Bianca make her outfit too?
You know, I don't know how that works. Oh my god. How dangerous. Look at all the jewels coming off of her stuff.
Oh, so what if you land
could you imagine how awful that's going to be?
Or landing on your elbow?
Oh god.
You can literally see them falling.
Oh yeah.
It's like Legos.
Like Legos. I need a broom.
She's like wiping.
Daphne's going to have to get a broom.
Stop.
Your outfit's falling apart. Oh. Oh, not your own jewels.
She did Kimbe Matumbo.
I thought she went like this. Not like this. He only uses a finger, not his whole hand. It's not Makembe Mutombo unless you're going like this. Because he only does a finger. He doesn't do this.
Chelsea.
Of the start. Oh god! Chelsea and her comic relief.
Mm-hmm. She might be the best thing in the women's division. Poor Piper.
Yeah, she's just whacking her too while she's over there. Poor
Up. Dropped her right down on a diamond. Up and over, right down on her legs. 1, 2.
People's like, Chelsea is the Green Ranger. Well, if she is, she looks a lot better than what they were on that show.
Yeah, she looked better than any Power Ranger. Unless Scarlett Johansson was one of them. And I don't remember who she was, but... Jade's just special. She just looks different and better.
Mm-hmm.
She's like... She's an alien. She's not real. That's why.
It's probably... Oh, Chelsea.
She's like, I'm going to hold you by your pelvic bone.
She's like, that's fine. Let me help you.
Oh, there's the tag.
Flash tag on her. She's like, here, take her then. She's like, I can't keep her up. Oh God.
She's gonna drop her.
Poor Chelsea. That was horrible. She's not that much of a whole lot of woman because she couldn't lift Chelsea and fucking Jade's like over there like, let me bench press her. It's fine.
Military gorilla press, yeah. So, here we go. The meta team, whatever that means.
Oh, poor Chelsea.
I don't like that back thing.
I didn't like that view. I didn't see what happened.
I know it was a leg. If you're going to do that, put it in the butt.
Yeah, if you're going to give us that kind of a view, make sure it's upper butthole or something. So it was like, right now we got like 4 more years of this Saudi contract. Cool, maybe they'll extend it for 20 more years after that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Then you guys can complain about it some more.
Turk Al-Sheikh will probably extend it, would be my guess.
Considering how popular it is.
Yeah, they'll get another $1 billion for another 10 years.
Well, and the fact that they can now get women in there and have women's matches, which are going to be even more popular.
Yeah.
And they have women in the audience and stuff like that, and they're letting their women come and getting a little more open like they used to in the 70s, that women actually had rights.
They can drive.
Fuck. Let's see. Piccola said, ouch, thrown like a sack of taters. Sandy Kumar's in the chat. Hey, Sandy says, hello.
Oh.
Piccola says, yeah, that's the only thing AEW has the advantage over butthole pay-per-view. Point of view. Yes, butthole point of views. They're all up in there.
Kyrie's by far the smallest girl in this ring.
Very rarely do they pan away from a lady's crotch when they are on the ground getting pinned. They're all up in it. They're like, look at this. WWE's like, nope.
Sometimes it's very sloppy up in there. They're like, let's move that over. WWE just changes camera.
Yeah, they just changed camera angles immediately. The minute that camera angle is going to show that, they switch.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, nope. And it's like, you guys probably should. Maybe more people would watch.
They don't need more people. They have enough. They think.
I know, they're dumb.
But yeah, trust me, there would be a lot more.
Oh, Kairi Sane's in there. Oh, good for her throwing herself at that girl.
As long as they show Bronson Reeds, they can show Jade Cargill.
Exactly.
Don't show me Bronson Reeds.
Well, they do all the time.
I know. Or Kevin Owens. Ooh.
Sandy says, I'm from India. Oh, well, cool. This
Hey,
must be on
Sandy.
regular time for you, basically.
Oh, no!
Jesus.
Kyrie.
That was not good. Kyrie did not get her up far enough. Dang it. That's all right. Io saved it a little bit there.
Yeah, she tried.
Sophie says that last match was awesome. It sets the tone for the rest of the pay-per-view. People says, speaking of which, how long is Sky Blue going to be out? I don't know. Maybe she'll get let go.
Maybe she'll get pregnant. She is dating the megastar over there, Kyle Fletcher. He needs to change that damn name if he wants to be a megastar, by the way.
She's dating that dork?
Yeah.
Ew. Gross.
He's not a dork. He's a superstar.
Loser.
You don't like Kyle Fletcher?
No, I don't like any of those
You just
guys
don't
from
like
that
it 'cause
weird
he's
group.
Blonde, and he looks like the brother on
He looks like a dweeb.
The Crow Show.
No, he just looks stupid
Oh,
now.
fuck! Kyrie Sane just got
His
planted.
face is weird. I think his face is made weird, like a potato head face.
Right. He's still a star. He's like 6'3", 6'4", athletic. He's like Logan Paul,
Right.
but an actual, just a wrestler.
Except for he talks funny and has a weird face.
He does talk funny, but he's Australian, but he can't talk.
Sandy says, how are you? We're doing great, Sandy. How are you doing tonight or today? Are you enjoying WWE's pay-per-view in Saudi?
Here they are. This is what we wanted to see. Last Legend's looking like that one girl from the 80s. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, she was on Mad Max.
Yeah.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
She is an actor.
She's using her old...
Whoa!
I'm pretty sure,
Missed
probably...
with that pump kick, but Jade hit her.
Maybe. I'm going to say she has her natural hair going on tonight.
Uh-huh.
But I could be wrong.
Oh, Jade?
No.
Oh.
Lash
Yes,
Legend.
Yes, definitely. Oh, shit. Piper takes them both out.
She's like, here, let me give you some love.
Chelsea
She's like, I can't see.
slides in.
Oh, she's like, no, come back.
Haha, Jade.
Throw your fit,
Wisely.
Chelsea. I love it. You're so
Do a
cute.
stomp. Do a stomp.
She's like, what about that? Just stay in there, honey.
She
It's
looks down
fine.
at her outfit.
She's like, is all my clothes still on perfectly fine? I just want to make sure. No. Yeah. Nope. 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 Too high. Too high, she says. I'm going to do it from here. Okay, ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it. Nope. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump this way. Yeah!
She hits her own partner.
She's like, oh, thank God you saved me. She's all
Look up top. Kyrie up top.
Oh, no, Kyrie.
She's so little. Piper
I know
should
she
catch
is.
her.
They both can catch her just fine. Here
She'll
she goes.
She'll be safe.
Elbow!
Oh!
Beautiful.
Elbow drop. The prettiest in the business.
Beautiful elbow.
Io's like, look at me, I do stuff too.
People's like, that was hilarious. So I like how people ask me what time the pay-per-view ends, and I say I can't predict what time it ends because you can't.
Well, no.
Because it
nor
could go
should
longer
you.
than it should. Sandy just gave us some money.
Hi, Cindy.
I don't know what their
It's
what the
Thank you.
currency is in India. But thank you so much for the super chat and the money, Sandy. That is amazing. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you so much.
We appreciate ya.
Oh, gosh.
Bianca takes her out. Oh, God.
Oh, good
She
God, they
kneed her
both
in
went
the
out.
Face.
They both.
Did you see it at the end?
Yeah.
Her face, she even went to cover it. Poor girl. If
Yeah,
it's-
when they both
Look at
somersaulted
this, look at
over.
that.
I know, it's so pretty.
fuck.
Just beautiful. Mwah.
Don't care about my health.
Kyrie
Now watch
Sane's
the knee
fucking.
if they show it here. Well,
Oh, they
it's the
probably will,
next.
because they're going to show all of them
It's right
jumping.
here. Now watch the knee. Bianca's knee. Nope.
Oh, they're not going to show her.
Nope.
They're not going to show her
Getting-
redo, huh?
Right?
They're like, don't show that one. People might get upset.
See if Lash has a black
Oh,
eye.
poor Chelsea Pants. Is she going to get the old pin again?
It's over.
Poor girl. Why do they always have to do that to her?
No,
Oh,
there's more people in there. See?
ah.
I thought it was over.
I thought so too. I'm like, God, why do they have to always pin Chelsea? Pin somebody else. Just let Chelsea be Chelsea. They need to put her something. They need to make like a middle category women's thing like they did in NXT or no.
Yeah, like North American.
Yeah, like that for women
or
in
television
this.
championship. Yeah.
And let Chelsea not the 24/7 because that thing was a joke. But I mean like just for the women to have a middle title. Oh God.
Poor Kyrie.
Oh.
Or not Kyrie, but Io. Io's not strong enough.
Yeah, she's not strong enough to keep her up.
They got some big old girls in WWE.
They do have
and they're
taller, thicker girls.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking like chunky. I mean, they're not. They're just not
is.
tiny anymore. Like, they're not tiny. Like, you think about what they used to be, like
Sasha
Liv and Bliss and Quitter and
this girl's
all
small.
those are tiny.
She's small, but she's still big.
Yeah. Look how much bigger she is than those girls.
The little Japanese
Poor
girls.
Kairi Sane.
Now, there's a couple of Japanese girls in NXT, and Asuka can handle her own. Oh.
Ooh. Yeah, but Asuka's a little bit bigger than them even.
Yeah. Look at the power of Piper. Oh, God.
Go for you, Piper.
Did she get her over?
Yeah, she did. She had her head completely tucked, by the way.
Her friend was, like, even worried about it. Piper.
It just
That
looked,
might do it.
It just looked not good.
Watch out for Jade. Piper, get back in the ring.
There.
Piper might be Jade right here.
Oh, look, I got her up. Oh, no, not Jade. Oh, no. Oh, she's getting out of it. Oh, no. Oh.
Oh, shit. Piper, pay attention.
Oh, no.
Now, roll her out of the ring, though. Roll her out of the ring. There you go.
Poor Chelsea.
Piper's going to get pinned. Why is she going up top? There's nobody else there.
Oh, that's why.
Well, I get it, but...
Maybe she was going to... Oh. Oh.
Don't lock your knees, sweetie. Oh. That's it. It's okay, big. I mean...
Poor Piper. Man, they are giving Piper and Chelsea just the fuck all of fuck, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'm getting sick of that shit. Like, fuck you, Triple H. You have your favorites, and it just... I mean, I get it to a certain degree, but fuck. Every time, fuck you.
Well, they have to do that with these two, because... they have to have the split, and the split comes when they lose the titles. It's already written. You don't have to do it that way. It's called uncreative.
Right. I'm just saying, like,
creative writing, you could still pull it off.
I just think it just really sucks that they're like, oh, hey, by the way, you're gonna take the fall every single fucking time.
Right.
Like, how fucking lame. No matter what it is. No matter what it is, they take the fall every fucking time.
Fact.
And it's bullshit. It's garbage. That's why I asked you who EO pinned yesterday.
Yeah.
Because I was like, if it's Chelsea, fuck him. Because I do it every time. Pickle says this may be the first Saudi show in a minute that Bex didn't have a match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll be back, hopefully.
That person wants Joe Hendry.
He probably believes in him.
I believe Joe Hendry. I don't know what it said in the little corner. It was too small. Brandon Stevens is in our chat. Hey, Brandon, good to see you tonight. Says, hey, Wrestling Gab. Hello. Pickle's like, retained the Zapp's Potato Chips team. Right? Yeah, definitely. Words that I'm going to start calling him Triple L, right? Pickle's like, oh, feathers, jewels, glitter all over the mat. Everywhere. Everybody's outfits just falling apart. Oh, wait, it was only one team's outfits that fell apart. They were the only ones that had bedazzled themselves. Literally bedazzled themselves. That's funny. Bedazzlers. Not the countdown to the Royal Rumble.
Men over the top, February 1st this year.
So they're like, we're not going to advertise like the next pay-per-view, but we're going to advertise the next pay-per-view.
Well, they'll have it on there, but yeah. Well, and just like the WrestleMania one.
I know. It's just funny. I just like, what the fuck? Probably
do something in Australia next year around this time. Not looking
For what?
I'm just talking to myself.
Oh,
I
sorry.
said around this time next year they'll be doing something in Australia.
Oh.
I'll let Dalitha get up and do it.
Just stay up for 24 hours. That'll be fine.
Huh. Thought I was looking at Raygun for a second. You?
No.
You think that was Raygun?
I don't think it was anybody of that nature.
So much cool memorabilia. I wanted to do that with that doorway downstairs into the gaming room. Like, block it all in, do it with that tape, the foam.
Mm-hmm.
Make it look like a cave entrance. Round it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then paint it gray, brick. It's kind of a fun little entrance way.
I guess that's next. Rollins versus that Reed guy.
Yeah. Obviously, because they're going to do the 2 women's matches last.
So, was that Undertaker thing in Saudi Arabia? Is that where that's at?
Yeah, the Graveyard Experience.
Huh. Weird. They're like, we need to get the sweepers and the vacuums out because Bianca and Jade need to clean up their mess. Get them out there and do their women's jobs.
Get a vacuum with a backpack.
So he says that match wasn't that great. It was quick. And Pico says, taking a lunch break. Yay, lunch breaks. Yeah, this is the match to do it at.
Hey, I can beat Brock Lesnar, but I don't know if I'll be able to beat Bronson Reed.
He's
what kind of
just so much fatter. It's fine.
Come on, Triple H. Make wrestling great again. It's not having Bronson Reed in a mid-card match. Like I said, you have to have this character, though. I've said it for ever since I've seen him. Bronson Reed.
Right.
And give him some sort of credibility.
Sophie, that match was about the same length as the other match. I don't know what you're talking about, that it was quick. Lasted about the same amount of time as the dudes earlier. Picola says taking a lunch break, and Sophie says, do you think the opening match cut the time for that match? No. Picola says for the long haul. For the long haul.
It looked like the first match was cut. Having Roman lose solo like that was just weird. And looked like forced.
Was it because they had to have a Sami entrance? Is that why? I think they cut it for the Sami entrance, personally. I think that they were giving him the old 1-2 because he's down on his knees or something going on in the background. All of a sudden, he's become a favorite by Triple H because he cried and whined to him about being a victim under McMahon's or something.
All I know is if I came in, there'd be a few people that'd be let go, and Sammy's definitely one of them. I wouldn't be able to have him in there unless he'd go back to the Fidel.
Well, that and like, what do you bring to the table?
Nothing.
Like, you bring absolutely nothing to the table. Like, you refused to go to Saudi Arabia for the longest time and never were involved in it. Right there and then you should have been cut and fired. Right. For not being, doing something I don't feel good. No. No, well, they don't have anything against you. They don't give a shit.
I just don't know why Vince held on to him.
I mean, I get you need, like, mid-card shit people and stuff, but...
I have a feeling Triple H is going to push that guy to the championship one day.
The Breed?
No.
Oh, Sami?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, well, you were given the dirty tickets when under him, and it's like, you know how many other people are way better who got the dirty ticket and never got pushed into something that should have lasted longer? Bobby Lashley. And you fucked him over too, you asshole.
Yeah, Triple H got rid of him immediately.
Fuck you, Triple H, you fucking fuck.
Certain people, and Bobby Lashley's one of them. That's why Bobby was gone before.
You're not a monster if you're as tall as your opponent. Sorry, buddy.
It's funny because Triple H does favorites where Vince didn't.
Yeah,
Vince
he didn't
went
give a
by
shit.
money.
Yeah.
Like,
you make me money? Good.
Brock Lesnar once threw a championship title at him and told him to fuck himself. Vince yelled at him.
And he came back the next day. It was, here's your championship. And
they extended his contract that night.
Yep.
Like, Triple H wouldn't do that. He'd still be butt sick.
Yeah. He lets his feelings rule everything. Big fat baby pants. Can't stand that guy. And you guys out there thinking he's the best thing since sliced bread. Fuck you. That guy's made this fucking WWE shit.
I heard he sucks dick for bus fare and walks.
I'm pretty sure he does.
From Trust Me, Bruh.
Not surprising.
Look at these sleeves.
Ooh.
Ooh. Pizza. Are you looking at these shoulder pads here?
No. I saw him before, just a second before he came out. They're all pointy on the ends, like
giant
stakes.
They look like witches' hats.
People says, who's the number one contender for each title? Well, let's see. For Cody's title, you would have to say it's probably Roman. But in Triple H's mind, your guys' love fest guy, it would be
like
it would be Solo for a minute. But in all reality, it'll probably be Sami or Kevin because of, their crybaby shit, victimhoods. And as for the one on Gunther's side, I don't know,
Sami.
I guess you could put Sami towards that one too if you wanted. They had beef and it was Seth's title, but they're off, have him doing other shit because God forbid.
I mean, obviously Seth should be a champion at some point again. He has a coat on that looks like a blanket my sister gave me.
It's just made of Levi material and some pleather. Word says, will Cody cry today?
Probably.
Will he cry? Is it because he'll lose or because he'll win? What kind of crying is it?
He's a Cody crybaby. I'm trying to find something else to watch on this TV because I know I don't want to watch this match.
I just don't know what it's going to accomplish. Like, what does it fucking accomplish? In any way, what does it accomplish?
Look at his dance.
Hideous?
All sorts of weird.
Or it's like ugly crying.
Have you ever seen Zoolander?
Where you can't turn left?
Well, that show, yes. Well, anyways, the Will Ferrell's character, he comes out with the trash collection.
Yes. That's what he looks like.
Yes.
He's wearing the trash collection.
The hobo collection.
Oh, he's like not even going to let him come down. He's like, I got you before you come down. This is so great.
Do you think he's going to throw him off? We'd have to see if there's a table over there.
No, they're going to, maybe, I don't know. Oh, they're going back up the ramp. I thought they were coming down.
Bad attitude.
Words. That Hansel is so hot right now. Yeah. There you go, Words. Got it. You got it.
Hansel's so hot. The files are inside the computer.
They're inside the computer. Somebody break the computer and throw it to open it.
David Duchovny's the
hand model. He has his hand in like a bubble.
He can't touch anything, but he still tries.
He's like old.
We're not like the face and the body guys. We actually can think. They have brains.
Right.
Not like the face and the body guys.
But his hand doesn't work because it's in a bubble. But he still tries to touch things. Yeah, that's great.
There was a time.
A poor camera guy. He's being attacked.
There was a time last night when she was in between the shaman and the midget. I just knew that I fell in love. When they had the orgy.
Oh.
And he falls in love with her.
Yeah.
This is real life in real life. Got the black lung, Pa.
I've got the black lung, Papa.
It's a merman. Merman.
Most people don't get that black lung comment. I've said it to quite a few people over the years. I'll be like, I've got the black lung, Papa. They're like, what?
You've been down here for a few minutes.
You only were down here for 45 minutes. I
can't
can't remember
40 years.
I've been there for 40 years. Yeah, I don't even remember how long he was down there for. Like a few minutes, or like not even an hour. I don't think.
Dressed.
Uh-huh. And he's all like, "Look, I've got the sound." Like he's modeling for it. It's pretty funny. Stupid show. Oh no, it could be over already. He's gonna fall on him. Oh, look, he fell.
Seth loses.
He fell down.
Oh, he's gonna go for 2.
He's gonna fall down again. Oh, look, he's like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "No, I'm not okay."
He must be the emperor of the sky.
He's like, "I'm gonna fall down again."
Nobody was home. Curb stop.
Oh, nobody was home in his fall down that time. So I was like, this place is packed. Usually is. Most pay-per-views for wrestling are packed. And it's always packed in Saudi. They're big fans, especially when it comes to these big fat guys that are wrestle for some reason.
Love them.
He's like, "Oh, I fell down. I fell down again."
Fat man in a little coat. Whoa!
He's fighting through all of his pain.
So much pain.
I don't know how he has pain, but he has it. Oh no. Not the forearm chopping. Yeah, I don't know what he landed on up there. It's all bloody and bruised, so I'm not sure what he... Must have been when they were up top or something.
Mm-hmm.
God, dude, that's not gonna happen. Good luck.
That guy weighs 8,000 pounds. Why wouldn't you let... Yeah, I was gonna say... Oh, don't let him do that!
Jesus, gross.
That's the old-fashioned fat guy way.
Yeah. Oh.
All the big fat guys did that, from King Kong Bundy all the way up through Yokozuna.
Yeah. I'm not sure why you would want to do that to yourself, but whatever. Oh, are we propelled into it? What you trying to find?
I don't know. I don't think there's any sports on. Basketball's starting, but I don't know if it's on today.
The Breeders' Cup World Championships on horse racing.
I watched that yesterday.
Oh, did you? So you already know who won?
Well, there might be more races today, but I was watching the ones yesterday. The guy that always wins the Kentucky Derby, you know, the blonde guy, he's always in trouble for cheating.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
The owner guy?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He won most of the races yesterday.
Oh, no. Stack the deck against everybody, huh? With his drug-induced horses and tiny jockeys that aren't legal.
It's like Triple H.
They're like 10-year-old boys, but they put weights on them and put mustaches on them so they look like men.
So McKenna sent me this on TikTok about how you picture your parents when they were young.
Oh.
Have you seen it?
Probably not. Probably hasn't come over my FYB at all. You know, don't have the same FYP, you know. As a little person.
Well, no, it's
You're...
it's a little kid's body with a dad head. It's a picture of my parents.
I'm pretty sure that's a little person. Look how their hands are. That's a
I
little
know,
person.
But anyway.
I know what you're saying, but
I try not to. I want to look at it. I won't be able to if it's a thing.
It is. It's a little person.
I know, but it's a kid with a CGI head.
It's not. It's a little person.
But it's a CGI head. Anyways, but it's funny. So I picture my parents.
Just short but old looking.
Same face. That's what my parent looks like.
Just a tinier human. Your body was smaller, but your face was exactly the same as now.
Then she sends me a make fun of my motorcycle. Oh, it's Kim's birthday. And then I go in the comments and everybody says it. I'm like, oh my god, people don't like ape hangers? I thought they were the best. Like, they look so stupid.
Well, they're going through that phase again where when you were riding motorcycles, it was cool to ride those kind, not the old kind. Right. It goes through phases. Like, then they'll be cool again, and then they won't be, and it's just normal. Like, you know, having a Ducati is way cool now. That's what I mean. Like, it's fucking dumb, dude. It's like
Ducatis have always been pretty fun, but they were like they're a race bike. I don't want a race bike.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
The 996.
That's what I mean. How stupid they are. That's what I'm talking about. It's just
my bike would have smoked a Ducati, but I had a GSXR 1000.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, those kind of bikes are like, oh, look, this person's famous on TikTok. They have a Ducati. You know? And so now everybody wants one. Kind of crap. It's fucking stupid. Like, the stupidity of it, just the influencing of stupid just amazes me. It cracks me up.
My big thing is like, oh, it's Japanese, so what can another country do better?
I don't know. They can do better in their own country. That's the funnier part. You know what I mean? Like, they have bikes that are better made in the same country that are better than their other bikes that they make that people want to make popular. Right. That's the funny part.
I don't know who makes Ducatis. That like Germany?
I don't know who makes Ducatis. I'm just saying, sure like Honda, you know, Suzuki, you know, shit like that kind of stuff is what I'm talking about. Kawasaki, yeah. Those are your three. That's what I mean, like
Yamaha.
And Yamaha, you know, and it's like
I forget about Honda. Honda's such a good bike, but I almost consider it an American company.
I know.
Because it's so common.
I know. That's what's funny about it. That's what I said. They all, you know, I don't know if all of them are originally in Japan, but I'm just saying, like,
oh, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have all these companies that make the same, that are different brands, and they make things that are better than their other brand that's in the same country. And so it's just like, okay. Yeah, I've never looked to see where Ducati was made at.
I'm pretty sure it's probably France or something.
Not France.
More.
Italy.
Close enough. And it's not a Ferrari from there. You know what I mean? It's not.
Oh, no, it's not. It is not.
They're not that type of bike.
They're in Bologna, Italy.
Mm-hmm.
No shit.
Yeah.
It's Bologna or whatever, but it's Bologna.
Bologna.
No, look. That's Bologna.
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 Bologna, Italy. That's funny. We are watching another match on the pay-per-view, by the way, guys. We're not doing the pay-per-view. It's on. It's just the Bronson Reed, Seth Rollins one. It's just a rehash of stupid. All of a sudden, Seth Rollins, who took off Brock Lesnar and supposedly beat him in 3 punches, you know, kind of shit, can't take on this guy. For some reason, he's a weak-ass mofo now, I guess. God forbid.
It's a good right hand by Bronson. He's got interesting boots on. I like him. Bronson. Uh-oh, he's going all the way up.
Fuck.
It's a lot of man.
It's a lot of, I can make big fat mistakes and hurt people.
He's going to go over. Well, this is Seth's move. He loves this move. Ooh. Seth's like, we got to do it. So so close, yet so far.
He got a 2 count. Oh, no.
Bronson has the opposite of his eyes running away from each other.
Well, if he gains more weight, they'll just get closer and closer together.
Look like a garbage pail kid.
Pack on those pounds, buddy. Don't put them on your legs, though. Make sure it's all around your gut and lower half area where, you know, your pee-pee is or isn't, because you forgot where it was. Don't really work out or anything like a strong man.
You should have finished me when you had the chance. Oh, big clothesline.
Yeah, you should have finished. Oh, he meant other things. Ew.
No finishing. No finishing. Not that type of movie. Not that type of match.
What do you mean?
Aussie Destroyer. Why would he destroy Aussies? Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oi, oi, oi! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oi, oi, oi! I don't know what it means, but that's what they chant at sporting events. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! And then the crowd, oi, oi, oi!
I don't know. You'd have to ask an Australian. We usually don't get very many of those.
No. Oh, God. Hit him in
And
the
he's
quad.
New Zealand, so I don't think it matters.
That's why he destroyed Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Curb stomp right on a step.
I thought he was New Zealand. I thought he was from New Zealand, not Australia. Maybe he is. I don't know. I can't keep him all
Ain't nobody
together.
want to watch Bronson Reed get counted out in a match. Another curb stomp.
Nobody cares about him anyways.
Are we in a time limit? Seth fetching Rollins wins it.
Wow, how did he do it though?
Just some stick-to-itiveness.
Oh, he made it bleed. That's how, huh?
He stick-to-ited him.
How did he do that? Did he whack
Curb
him?
stomp. He smashed his head into the carpet.
Oh.
It's fine. It happens.
He stomped on him and now they're going to ban it.
It was when it was on the stairs outside.
They got to ban it because that's how you break their mouths open. I seen it on a movie one time.
Yeah. Documentary.
You make him bite the curb.
About racism.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now I can move on from this garbage. Have Reed find somebody else to beat up or whatever, or
Maybe
play
Liv
with
Morgan
or
or something.
whatever it is.
See, I think that was right there. Where he hit his eye. See, because I don't know if that one... And it might have hit on that side. But I think it was when he... And he dropped it. I think it bounced back up and hit him in the eye.
Maybe. So basically he did it to himself.
I think so.
He hurt himself. He's like, well, since you got your own ouchie, you can't sue people.
Does he have a Transformers shirt on?
I
can't tell what outfit
is.
he's wearing. Seth, walk away. This is over. Don't, under any circumstance, keep this feud going.
If it keeps going, this is dumb fucking writing if you guys want to keep this shit
Oh, it's
going.
his forehead. It's like, well, no, because
It's above his eye, like right here.
Yeah, it was.
And so it went like this, and now it's coming down. Yeah, it's on his eyebrow, like right here is where the cut is.
Looks cool, though. Looks like me working on a house the other day. Hit myself in the head with a 4x4. Still have a dent in my head. too. There's still just a dent. Like, is that gonna end? Here.
I know where your dent is.
All right. It's one of those.
No, Travis, I don't want to play with the dent on your head online. In front of 2 people.
You wouldn't look at it when it was not online.
Because you weren't broken. It wasn't like you were dying or something.
It.
Why would I need to look at it? He'll just fine without me taking one peek.
Everybody in the United States has been healing from something without you
No
looking
shit,
at
really?
it. It's not you looking at it that makes it heal faster. Today only.
As they burn down their city because they can't help themselves in their stupidity. They're like, we won. Burn it down, bitches. Burn it down. They took it like it as an excuse to like loot and burn their city. So fucking weird. Good for them.
There it is.
Fucker better have like, those better just be diamonds and gold all over it. Better be fucking just diamonds.
Yeah,
I don't even care if they're man-made diamonds.
I think they said there's 7,500 diamonds or something.
They'd have to be man-made. Unless they took over the blood diamond ring in Africa or something.
Could. Just buy them.
That's what I meant, take it over. Literally take it over. Like, just take it over. As in, take it over.
She wrestled Tiffany last night.
Uh-huh. So you're a twat?
She won.
Good job.
From distraction.
Mm.
But now the question is Tiffany going to cash in on one of these two? Because she hinted at it last night. Either one of them. She even told.
So, do you think they're going to give it to Liv as the first one to ever have it?
Kind of.
Mm.
Kind of. But they might, because Rhea's injury, they might go a different direction now. And just say, fuck, I mean, if she's going to keep getting hurt, we can't keep waiting.
Well, not just that, but what they should do is not let Liv get this championship and give it to Nia. And then if she loses her championship, it's not such a big deal. Robbie's in the chat for a second, says, yo, what you guys telling me? Nothing, dude.
Whoa.
How's your friend's stuff going?
Y'all partied out?
You got more hours to go? I mean, it isn't very late for you. Like, how long have you been at it? You've been at it for a few hours? Is it an all-day affair plus into the night?
Is it almost 7 o'clock there?
It's almost 7 o'clock there.
Oh, that was last night.
And
Tiffy comes out.
You're both starting to piss me off. Well, maybe you shouldn't treat her like shit.
Oh, she wants Dom.
Because, I mean, all he does is sniff around and follow a title, so. Gross. Who's Tiff's?
Yeah, she hit her with it, but then she let it go, and so when she fell, it came down.
Whacked on her face. Because Liv's a dumb fuck.
We'll see if Tiffany has a bruise on her forehead.
Obviously, it's just that my mate's raving on the mic could do with a throat sweep, but it's all good. Dude, don't they, like, give you candies? Like, you need some lozenges, my friend. Especially if you're going to be doing that stuff. Especially for hours upon hours. You gotta lubricate the old windpipe. Pico's like, what up, Ravi? And then Pico's like, what's next? The women's match?
Yes.
For the Women's Crown Jewel Championship, bitches.
There it is.
50 carats of diamonds.
250.
3,273 embedded stones. Emeralds are Australian crystals. Ooh, Australian crystals. Whoa.
Nia coming out first. Here she comes. Nia Jax. This will also be an indicator of who wins the men's. I don't think they'll put both of them in the same company, so if SmackDown wins, Raw wins. If Raw wins, and SmackDown wins.
You think?
Yeah. It'd be weird to have them both on the same channel.
That's why I said it. Because she's Raw, right?
SmackDown.
Nia Jax is SmackDown? Cody's Raw?
SmackDown.
Oh. I feel like it should be Nia Jax wins and Gunther wins. I think Cody's got his hands full with all kinds of other stuff.
I think Cody's going to lose because I think there's going to be interference. So they're doing this match, and then they're going to do the Randy Orton match next.
They have to.
And then the men's.
The men's has got to be the main one. Are we already at 7? There's 7 matches, right?
Well, yeah, we've had 4.
Have we had 4?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't really paying that much attention. You forgot to put something on there, so.
Well, yeah, because there wasn't anything on. Where's Jack Frost? Start watching our Christmas movie. Watch Tokyo Drift. I've never seen that one. This looks like it's probably over. I don't know what time it is. No, we got about half an hour.
Obviously, yeah, it's going good. I got a set at midnight. Ooh. That's hours away. Like 5. It's like 4 or 5 hours away for you. Good God. I was like, yes, Picola, you good? Robbie says, D, I sent you a little clip of what it's like. Did everybody dress up?
My question is are you at a house or are you just like in the middle of the city? And is there noise ordinance rules? Because I thought they had to end a couple boxing matches because of noise ordinances. And that's professional boxing.
That's all their speakers.
Oh, it looks like heater.
1, 2, 4, 6, 8 speakers.
I was going to buy some of those. Uh-oh. That was her eye. I guess she broke her eye. They just showed this thing. Yeah, you might want to turn the volume down. I don't know what kind of music that is, but it could still be copyrighted.
I guess. Anyways, that's what he sent. The clip of what
That's awesome. Looks like every night out on my deck.
A party.
That's what I want it to look like.
It's funny. Sophie said, who won the Reed-Seth match? I actually missed it. Seth!
Seth freaking Rollins.
He made him bleed in his face hole.
Busted his face open on some steps.
Robbie's like, people are smoking weed. I can smell it in the air. Ooh, contamination by association. Hopefully you don't get drug tested at work, dude. You'll have to tell him how that happened. Secondhand smoke.
Video him.
Pickle says, yeah, enjoying my Saturday. Saturday. Who broke her eye? Tiffy?
Rhea Ripley, it looked like.
Oh, her eye got broke?
Yeah, they showed the
happen?
x-ray. But we were talking, so it's hard.
Oh. In what match, though? Like in a match?
Know. Maybe with the baseball bat? Well, that's what they...
I know that's what they're implying.
Well, they're not going to tell you how it happened.
Well, I kind of want to know when it happened, like what match it probably happened
I didn't
in.
even know she wrestled, so.
Well, I think she just came out and beat people up.
Probably. Maybe it's Rack Raw did it to her.
Maybe.
Or maybe she really hit a headbutt. Because she does that headbutt. That'll fuck your face up.
Mm-hmm. People is like digital camels. Yeah, they're weird looking too.
They don't have real camels there anymore.
Why not, Travis?
Because they represent the old kingdom. This is the new kingdom. This is Riyadh season. So in America, when we think of seasons, right? So whenever I hear Riyadh season, I'm like, oh, is it like a is that spring or like if NFL season, right?
Right.
Baseball season. It's just all year round, just Riyadh season. What the fuck is it a season?
Because it's Riyadh and it's always on, and never off.
Right.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Always on,
words.
never off till the break of dawn. C-O-M-P-T-O-N. Good girl. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, bummer. Yeah, don't anger the big girls.
She is a big old girl. To wear black is such a good idea, Liv.
Because you can't see all of her gross flaws.
Mm-hmm. That green is the most hideous color I've ever seen.
It's Crown Jewel green and gold.
Sure
It's
don't look
the
like
belt.
it.
She wanted to match it.
Oh.
Duh. Hello. Pay attention, Travis.
Right. Where are you from?
Let's make observant notices about things.
I'm looking at the light. The background is not the same color.
It's close enough.
Maybe in the middle of the crown?
Sure. Doesn't matter. It's green. It's emerald. It's like...
She just yell at the referee's face like that?
Maybe.
That was all sorts of annoying.
She is annoying.
Oh, into the ropes! Flips her up and down and in and out and DDT!
So massive. Not the best.
Oh, shit.
Yay. So it's like, this is one of those times I wished I was at my own house.
Yeah, I bet.
Happens, yep. You have to go off the whims of other people. Or you're not able to watch stuff on their Wi-Fi. I don't know. I don't know if you don't have Peacock. People's like, let's go Naya. Right? Come on, Naya, beat her ass. Oh, bummer. Jockey's like, I'm 80 years old still doing this stuff.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
Dun 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 dun. Climb up there with her on your back. There you go. Get up to that second rope. There you go. There, kill her. Now fall on her. There you go. Oh no. Oh no, she got out of it. I don't know how.
That's where she broke her orbital bone. She broke her orbital bone.
Wow, on Liv's face, huh? Or forehead or head or however she hit her. Doesn't she know you're not supposed to actually hit them?
It happens a lot. There's one, you know that Japanese guy that does the texting on AEW?
Oh, yeah. I kind of remember him.
He's the one that I talked about 7-8 years ago. He headbutted a guy wham, and suffered brain damage. He like literally was in a coma for like 6 months. That's him.
Wow.
They were talking about it on SmackDown, or not SmackDown, whatever that's called, AEW TV.
Mm-hmm.
On one of the episodes, yeah, a few years back, he, was in a coma, and it's like, oh, that's him. So that's him.
That's funny.
He was one of their top guys.
It's Tiffy time.
Why would she come down now, make it a triple threat match?
No, I think
and
she's
she
just
wins that title. That'd be pretty cool. Because she could. She can cash in on any match. Why would you do it right now, though? It's triple threat.
Oh no. Oh no.
Naya, this is how you lose, you dumb witch.
She looks cute.
Mm-hmm.
The yellow and pink's cute together.
You're gonna get beat up. It is the time. It's just too early in the match. Oh, fuck.
Get out of here, she says.
Don't leave.
Pico says, this BS is just exhausting.
Tiffany,
I mean, just do it. Well, she's the one that told her that she better do it on somebody else. She didn't kick out, she just fell over.
Mm-hmm. Dude, this is going to be a nightmare. Just go down there and sit at ringside.
Yeah, just sit by the announcers or something. You can always decide.
Yeah, wait till the bell rings is another way to do it. That was her finisher. Liv was trying to finish it.
Mm.
You're not going to pin her with a fucking sidewalk slam.
No. Oh.
Is that? Oh,
it's Rack Rod.
I'm like, who the hell is that? I thought it was Sonya Deville because they look so much alike. It's ridiculous. That's a good idea. Really good idea. Very good idea. Make the women's match stupid as fuck.
Of course. Why would we make it good?
Tiffany, wait till she turns around and then tackle her in her knee.
Mm.
This is a bad idea for Liv.
It's true.
There's our finisher. Oh, no. I mean, I'm okay if she literally just beats her ass. Finishes her right here and ends it. That'd be fantastic.
Just sit on her ass.
Uh-huh.
Of course.
Rack Rod kicks her in the face. There it comes. This is Liv's finisher.
Mm-hmm.
They rush the females. Can make one sick.
Well, let's put it this way. The crowd doesn't give a flying fuck. I think you guys made the wrong decision. Wow, Triple H, good job. Wrong decision. Majorly wrong decision.
Small not horses.
Mm-hmm. Feels like Dom looks like an extra from that Mayan show on FX. And people's like, crybaby Liv. Yeah.
Well, to me, now it has to be Cody. Which would be weird. But I mean, obviously, if they have it go to finish.
Oh, Liv, are you down on your knees a lot lately? Giving the old 1-2 to old Triple H there? Oh, fucking Jesus. Fuck off.
Did you hear Cole? I have a bad taste in my mouth because of this. So does Liv.
Yeah. Called Triple H's semen. Now's when I wish I was a troll on Instagram and shit. And go on to his shit and tell him what a stupid fuck he is for giving it to that dumb cunt. She don't deserve shit.
Yeah, Crown Jewel. Well, one of the two had to win. I, to be honest, didn't care about either one of them. And the other one was Queen of the Ring, but they forgot about that. They're like, oh, you won Queen of the Ring? Well, let's hurry and put a title on you. Oh, Gunther, you win King of the Ring? Let's hurry and put a title on you. Like, Triple H just done fucked up. But it happens. Here it is. The 14th, right? Because Friday the 13th is a Saturday, or a Friday, right? So it's the 14th.
I don't know. I guess.
Yeah, 14th. Long Island IZ.
Feels like a way to taint it from the start. Well, now I know it really means absolutely dumb shit nothing, so just like anything else they fucking do. What a bunch of fucking garbage shit. I guess they really like to make this fucking shit just shit. Instead of making it actually worth something. Good God. Fucking dumb. Not the arch enemy. No, he didn't. You just thought he did. Is it because he talked to Roman? Roman. Me, it was Roman.
We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us.
And if you're gonna elbow fucking Randy Orton in the face, then you deserve all the heat from him. I don't feel bad for you at all. Why are you picking sides? Dude, you fucking hit me. I tried to stop you and then you fucking hit me. And then we had a confrontation in the back, tried to get me off me. And then he attacked him again, Kevin did.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin's not a victim. Kevin is the antagonist bully in the whole situation, it looks like to me. And I don't care if Cody is a bad guy. Kevin is worse. Oh my God, dude, you elbowed him first. Fuck you, you little victim crying bitch.
What would you do with the drunken sailor?
Throw him off the boat.
Put him in the longboat till he's sober.
No, you just throw him off the boat into the water.
Feed him to the sharks till he's chum.
There you go.
He got attacked last night by a steel chair. Before Cody was attacked. Goes it right after that surgically repaired back, like a coward.
Coward.
You did this to us. Yeah, the Breeders' Cup. Did that horse, the green horse, just come out sideways?
I don't know, maybe. The one with the green hat rider?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
there's two, but the one on the inside.
Oh, he might have.
Kevin Owens. He's wearing Randy Orton's dad's shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Coming down the back stretch. Not watching the horse racing. Uh-oh, Blue's coming.
Number 8 on the outside.
Oh, wow, won it too. It's an alpha horse when they do that. It's like, I don't lose. They have such big egos.
Oh, the psychopaths.
It's like Mike Myers out there. Soul of an angel. Here he comes. Randall Orton. There he is. He wanted this match.
I guess they really only wanted this to be a 3-hour pay-per-view.
It was way ahead. Damn.
Yeah, whole head. He's the unofficial winner, though.
But I don't know where they need a camera, hard camera on the line. Look how far back he was. Jesus. That horse is like, oh, I want to play. And he just outran him.
I feel like it's odd that they have to whack the horse to get it to go faster. To me, it's weird.
I think it's a noise. They're flat. I don't think it hurts them.
You don't know that. Let's go get one or riding crop and see if it hurts. I'll whack you with it.
I can hit you in the bum with it.
No, you. Not me. You get to get whipped.
You're the one that wants to experiment with it, though.
I want to get it because you said it doesn't hurt. So I want to try it on you to see if it hurts.
I think it's a noise thing.
Then just have a clapper. Have one of those whirly gig things.
I wonder if he's like in his interview, if he's like, I wake up in the morning and I piss excellence.
The horse does too. Is that what the horse is saying? Mm-hmm. Is he talking for the horse? He said.
I wake up in the morning and I piss excellence all over the ground. decimal levels at 106, 7. 108 there for a second. Damn. Randy, touch people. They want to touch you.
Maybe he's not allowed to.
He is. They're dudes. They're
Oh.
boys.
I think little kids and stuff.
Mm-hmm. You can touch them.
He's not in the mood. He's being serious right now. He can't be a good guy, fun time guy. He's got to be serious.
Hulk Hogan would have walked around the whole outside like that. He wouldn't have cared if he would even touch girl. Plus, they wouldn't care either. It's Hulk Hogan. Trust me, if they could have Hulk Hogan there, they would. Saudi.
Oh, yeah.
They're
like, can we have him in the ring?
Can we get Yokozuna? And they're like, sure. Do you want us to bring his bones? How do you want to do that?
Right.
Bring any sumo wrestler, it's fine. Randy Orton. Kevin's sitting over by Corey Graves. Taking care of the horse immediately. Came over, undid all the bridal stuff, and wet in his head.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Owens before the bell rings. This is such a great idea. Now, ref, do your job. It's called get the chair out of the ring. The other guy in the purple hat is the one that must be taking care of the horse. Must be his, not his horse. That's his horse, but the caretaker or whatever.
Yeah. Careful.
He seems to love that horse.
It's his friend.
Horse is just...
The guy on the back's like making it as crazy as possible, so the horse is like, what the fuck is happening and why are you doing it?
And the crowd's loud.
P. Cole's like, no Leopold today? No.
It's the daytime.
He finds other things to be doing, like sleeping other places. There's a warm fuzzy blanket and a chair out there. I'm sure that's where he's cuddled up at. So he says, does that mean Cody beats Gunther with Liv winning?
I mean, yes.
If you go with Travis's way of looking at it, because you have to have one Raw person, one SmackDown person win. So yeah. Peel says, oh, this will be brutal. Peel's like, I see. Yeah, he's weird.
Oh, kicked him right in the kneecap, right in the patella.
Not the kneecap.
Remember, this match hasn't started yet, so this chair is completely legit. Referee's trying to get involved for whatever reason. He can get kicked too. Well, it's weird that they just happen to have another referee out there.
They don't even really have this match because KO's a fucking crybaby bitch. Whole victim bitch.
Yeah, Eddie Lorango. Uh-oh. RKO, I don't know. No.
Whack him with the chair. There you go.
In the guts. Not in the back. Oh! Randy. Trying to break ties with Canada. They cut the match. It's gone. There you go, Sophie. Match is over.
There you go. Now you know. Now you know what's really happening.
They cut the match.
They're going to cut it all short so you can watch your college game. People is like, who is the producer out there? I guess. So they're like, that's how they continue this feud. Yeah, they really need to continue it all, don't they?
There it is, the RKO out of nowhere.
I'll stomp on him a few times and kick him. Break his arm. Oh, wait, that's not the right guy. That was a manager.
Break it. They could have had the whole match with this.
Yeah, why didn't they just ring the bell and let it be whatever it was? Let it be a brutal match. Was that Adam Pearcey pants that got the RKO?
What's it? Postman.
Was it Postman guy?
Why would
Aldous is out there, so I'm not sure.
Well, Postman Pierce shouldn't be out there because they're not his guys, right? This is their Raw.
Yeah, but I mean, still, he's a GM guy, I guess. So I guess I don't know.
But it definitely could have been.
People's like drone shot, not the drones.
Oh shit. The only thing I wish that my drone had different than
what it is
that it had the remote had its own screen instead of having to use a cell phone.
Oh yeah.
Not that it's a big deal, but at the same time it'd be way cooler.
Do they have drones like that?
Did you see that photo finish? They had it paused and both noses were touching the line at the exact same time. You ever heard of infinite bigness? Like the space, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so at the end of space. Well, what's at the end of space?
Space.
Right.
It's just continuous. More space.
Do you believe that?
With lots of sea. Yeah.
Okay. So my next question, if that exists, is there the same thing as infinite smallness?
Maybe.
Right? That's where it gets trippy to me, because I can believe, I mean, that's hard to imagine infinite bigness. It just gets bigger. But infinite smallness, but it's like, well, what's the smallest thing we know of? Okay, cut it in half.
Yeah.
Okay,
and then in
now
half
cut
again.
that half.
And then in half again. 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 Half again and half again and half again.
For a
half again,
Googleplex.
half again, half again. At some point there'd be nothing, but would there?
Cut that half.
People's like, by God, the table's broken half. Yeah. Tables.
So do you have that, like, SummerSlam? I'm pretty sure it's one word. Well, on the sign it's 2 words. It said SummerSlam under it.
Mm-hmm.
See?
I thought it was 2 words, but whatever.
I wonder what she's gonna wear. Who are you wearing tonight? She's just naked.
Probably.
Have Nikki and the other, what was her name? Cardi B and Nicki Minaj have a wrestling match because they hate each other in real life.
Ooh.
Sign them both and then have them wrestle.
do they get to wear their weird nails and fake lashes? Because if so, that would be lots of stabbings would be happening.
Snap, snap, snap.
Basically.
They have to wear, like, weird bee gloves.
So they can't stab
Your
each other.
outfit yesterday. There we go.
Sophie's like, that is how you extend the feud.
Is it? You liked that?
I think they should put Kevin Owens in a psychiatric home.
That'd be a cool storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Keep him in there for like 4 months or something.
Yeah, why not?
Constant counseling and therapy.
Yeah, because he's crazy and has anger issues. He had anger issues with Sami. He has anger issues all the time.
Then he comes out and he's like normal, but he's not, but he is. That'd be a great storyline. He comes literally just like overly happy and stuff.
Yeah.
But then he snaps like at night.
Why would he snap at night?
I don't know when people snap.
I don't either. I just wondered why it had to be at night.
Because that's when murders happen.
Oh, okay. Never during the day like they do happen, huh? That's funny.
Mm-hmm. See? The demon. You could do a full exorcism of Emily Rose. He's climbing up the walls and shit. They put him in a psych ward.
But it only happens like once in a while of him showing how crazy he is.
With a muscle on that back. Jesus Christ. That is a thoroughbred. You seeing that horse?
I am. I'm watching him. I was reading the stats about him.
That's Greg.
He's a real user of whatever that improves memory. Pickle's like, also, that's how you get ants. Ooh, not ants, Pickle. If you know, you know. I thought that was because of cookie crumbles.
Oh shit, this match is still happening. I forgot about this one.
Well, there were 7 matches, and I was like, did we really have like
3? Now we're at
4?
4.
I was like, are you sure? Because I thought it was only 3 at first.
Now we're at 5, right? We're at 5. This is 6. Yeah, I was right. So 4, 5, 6.
Yes.
This is terrible.
That lady's face was terrible.
All right, we're going to go away for an hour. We'll be back.
God, this guy.
Who's going to win, by the way?
I know.
My prediction
The
is
whole night has just been garbage. This is like the most. This is why I don't want like Triple H's WWE. It fucking sucks, asshole. It's just fucking dumb as fuck.
This Marshmallow Man here is going to win. The fuck are you talking about? He has nothing. He's 4'7". Everything about him says star. What star looks like that? In wrestling history, name me the star that looked like that.
Not one I know of.
I'll wait if anybody has the star that looked like him ever. It wasn't Shawn Michaels. He didn't look like that.
Oh, Pickle's like my fave streamer is doing a Ninja Warrior. She's terribly unathletic and awkward. Too funny. Some of the best ones sometimes. The comedy relief.
Well, I mean, the athleticism comes in different ways. You don't have to be like able to break dance to do certain athletics, right?
Depends on the athletics.
I'm just saying that hand-eye coordination isn't that important if you can do the same thing over and over and over and over again. So if she can do the course, then she can do it.
Chris is in the chat. Hey, Chris, good to see you this afternoon. How are you doing this fine Saturday? Wasting your time with a crap-ass pay-per-view.
I'm just saying. Go ahead. No, I'll leave.
What were you going to say?
I don't know. We got Andrade versus Carmelo and what's the other guy's name?
LA Knight.
LA Knight. And it was 3 things.
Chris says, hey guys, Travis and D will be delighted to know No Knees T and Knox is gone. Oh, he made up for it by getting his other No Knees girl to get all over his dick, which was Liv. So there you go. Chris says, maybe this motherfucker can leave next. Carmelo Anthony wannabe. I doubt it.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice.
Chris says, I'm proud of you guys for not going live last night. I didn't bother watching that garbage anyway. Travis said it was pre-recorded, so...
It was. They were in Saudi Arabia today.
He knew all the information before it even happened. That's what he said. He said.
Yeah, it was online. It was on Reddit. They recorded it a week early. Because they're in Saudi Arabia. They didn't hop on a plane.
You were talking about athleticism and people going Ninja Warrior stuff.
Right, I'm just saying somebody that wins Ninja Warrior might not be able to swing a golf club.
Because there's different type of athleticism.
Right, because athleticism is repeating the same thing over and over and getting the same result. So it doesn't matter how coordinated you are if you can do the same thing over and over and get the same result. What the hell is that? Is that a car door?
I don't know what that was, but whatever it was, the dog didn't like it. That was a really heavy fucking car door that just shook our whole house.
Is it windy out?
I don't know. You can go check if you want to. This match hasn't even started yet.
Can I stay on the whole match?
No. You have to come back because I haven't left once.
Have I?
Yes. Yeah, you left a couple times.
No, I haven't.
Yeah. Yeah, you left and got food.
Well, that was before it started.
No,
I started the show, but with the idea of leaving.
They were out there doing stuff. And you can have your fit about what happened earlier, but I thought you were done talking, and you were, and then you went to talk again. So I was like, okay, I'll wait.
Right.
But you weren't done with what you were talking about with the athletic people and the stupid Ninja Warrior stuff. And whatever this garbage crap is on the TV. Yeah, like, just let them fight. It's fine. Just let them do their thing. He should just get on the outside and walk around. He doesn't have to be in the ring.
Get on the mic. Call the match.
Oh, he's got to get in there and put his two whatever in.
Well, because he's
2 cents.
a foot taller than both of them. And he's not even a big guy.
I know. That's what's really gross about the whole situation. All right, so this is his person that hopefully it'll play on here and I don't have to like do anything else. So this is the girl, I guess, that he's talking about being on Ninja Warrior, and she's not very athletic or anything. Doing Ninja Warrior when he watches.
That's funny.
Wee.
This would be fun as shit to do, though. Should we build one of these in the back here?
No.
It's like an upside down bucket. I want to see this.
She's like, it's over there. Come here. That's funny. Poor girl.
That's awesome.
Oh, jeez, Piccola. Just watching people to make fun of him. That's not cool at all. Not cool, man. Not cool. I'm preparing to be disappointed in this match as I have been the last couple matches, so it doesn't really matter anymore. The enjoyment of watching anything that's wrestling is, like, gone out the window for me.
It's starting to leave.
Ever since Triple H took over, it's just become shite.
I like the entrances better and the match length better. But the outcomes are getting terrible.
Yeah. And the fact that he keeps pushing it like it's something and trying to make it happen is just even more retarded to me, but whatever. Feels like we do that every week on Wednesdays. Yeah. Yeah. Chris says, okay, looked more into it. We are lucky that we still have Kiana James, but she is injured. Surprised they didn't get rid of her, but heard that they don't release people while injured.
Yeah, they don't like to.
They don't usually like to. The thing of it is, though, is the fact that is she going to be able to come back from her injury, and what kind of injury is it that she has? Because, like, Rhea Ripley's out with an injury, too. I guess she broke her orbital bone doing a headbutt on Stupid Liv, who Crybaby won because, God forbid, that they actually did something right with that stupid Crown Jewel shit.
It's crazy that she could break her orbital bone with those cheeks that she had.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like this baby up here.
Yeah, I don't... Yeah.
She looks like Jigsaw.
Oh my god, he took out LA Knight outside. How did he
Andrade.
ever?
I
I don't. I can't believe it. You should tell us again.
For a little wrestler, I like Andrade. He's like the perfect mid-card guy.
He does good in his matches. He's not terrible by any means, but...
It doesn't hurt him to be married to Charlotte, by the way, but...
Feels like watching Moxley and his hardcore cringe. Oh my god, that shit just bugs the fuck out of me too. And he's like supposedly the champion, but you don't see the belt anywhere. Like, it means absolutely nothing now. It's just garbage. Like, he took it and he's like, well, now I've got it. It means nothing.
Well, it's a different company, remember? He said that it's going away or whatever. Then the Young Bucks left on Wednesday. They just left.
Mm-hmm.
They abandoned ship. Which I don't know what the storyline is that they're trying to go with.
Oh, maybe Khan's daddy's selling it.
That'd be cool.
That'd be awesome if he was selling it and Connie Pants couldn't take over and do anything. He was just like background noise.
Vince buys it with his son and his daughter. You definitely get crossover.
Mm. Chris says it just says leg injury and is out for 6 months. Could be almost time as she has been out for that long, so maybe she'll be back at Rumble. So that means it wasn't a major knee injury of any kind if she's only out 6 months. Chris says people also saying they keeping Rhea off TV so she can win Rumble to stretch out the feud till Mania, but she is still legit injured.
Yeah, she is. You know, that's a weird rivalry to end at WrestleMania. Liv Morgan is trash. Like, you want to do that with like main eventers. I could see it even being Rackrod. Rackrod would make better sense than Liv. Liv has nothing. She's not a star.
But they try.
She looks good, but other than that,
and barely looks good.
Yeah, I mean, and she's getting on she's chunkier now than she was when she won the title. I doubt she's going to keep gaining weight till WrestleMania.
And I don't care how you twist it to say her face is cute. Her face is starting to look not cute. Like, it just is hideous at this point.
Getting chub on it.
It doesn't matter. She could gain 20 pounds, 40, 50 pounds in her face. She could lose 20 pounds right now and her face would still be hideous. Like, her face is starting to become gross.
She's getting to be in her 30s, maybe. Past her prime.
The fact that they're trying to make her happen and they weren't even happy with the win on TV. They tried to make it like they were, but they weren't. They didn't give a flying fuck that she won that.
Oh, the crowd?
Yeah.
Nobody inside her.
Crowd fucking hates that stupid cunt. And they're like, no, she's so great. Then she fucking cries. What a dumb fucking cunt bitch. Like, I fucking hate that stupid cunt.
Yeah, we noticed.
Hate everything about her, even in real life shit. She comes back as a fucking druggie, gets arrested for the shit, and they're like, you know what we should do? We should make you a champion. Because you're a victim.
It's a Triple H type thing to do.
I know, it's fucking weird.
Sorry, I don't want to watch Tokyo Drift.
Chris says, but yeah, Rumble new Final Four will be Chelsea Green, Charlotte, Rhea, Becky. I don't know about that. I don't think they like Chelsea Green enough. She's too entertaining for him. She probably has ideas of what she wants to do with her character and crap, and they probably are like, no, we can't have that. Right now, we're just watching another match on the Saudi Arabia pay-per-view Crown Jewel. It's that three-way match for the United States Championship title.
Yeah, LA Knight just straddled the rope himself.
Don't worry, the past NXT guy will probably win because God forbid.
Yeah, well, he's the only one standing.
That they keep the...
Everybody else is dead, so...
Keep it good. Let's make it garbage.
Got him with a leg drop 2 and 3. Nope. Andrade saves the day.
Chris is like, yeah, the problem with Liv, she was supposed to be paired with the Fiend, like when she did all that bathtub stuff, but they fucked up and put Bliss with Fiend. But I hope Shotzi will have a good showing if she returns at the Rumble.
Yeah, I mean, she's due to come back. Unless she's injured or something. But
we'll see how well that works out, too.
Either that or she's going to get dropped. Which would leave Scarlett there by herself out of the friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but she's doing it smart by... I mean, they did try to put the 6 or whatever, thing, but... I think keeping her out of wrestling is probably the best case scenario they could possibly do with her.
Right. And if they do want to have her wrestle, it would be in a feud against another manager type thing.
Well, that, and they tried that whole wrestling thing with, what's her? Yes, motherfucker. Yes.
How that happened, I don't know.
I don't care. Fucking yes, he kept that fucking title. Fuck you, Carmelo Hayes. Stupid fuckwad. Hulkamania hats.
That's what I need. A Hulkamania hat. Because all the mania. Safety deep. Terrible throw. They're calling the penalty for that, but I don't know what that would be. Not that I'm a fan of either of these schools, but... Ole Miss. It's on the defense.
They should keep that other feud going for multiple years so they each have something to do.
Look, they have one fan there.
He's like, I love this.
It's a great game.
This is such a great game.
Arkansas, the Razorbacks.
Not next April.
Ole Miss is ranked at least.
Chris says, yeah, that's super fucked up when Shotzi botched Money in the Bank thing. They gave her a participation trophy at the biggest 4 events at Survivor Series versus Ronda for title. Like, what the fuck? Piccolo says, like, a year of Andrade and AEW, all I can remember was his fiasco with Matt Hardy. That was so long ago. It's just a repeat of the same shit.
Yep.
Only it's just a different guy.
They have to end this now, right? They're both...
It needs to fucking get rid of him.
No.
Andrade put him into other stuff.
Okay,
in mid-card stuff, that's fine. But get the fuck rid of that other piece of shit. Put him back in NXT or something. Get rid of him.
Right, or have Trick come up and wrestle him on the main roster, and they can have their own little feud going in the background.
Yeah, and that's it, and that's all he does. There's no belts or championships involved. Fuck putting him towards any championships on the main roster. Fuck them. If he hasn't figured it out yet that they're not popular, then I don't know what else to tell him, because every time they put that stupid little fuck on the TV, nobody gives a shit. Every venue they're at, nobody cares about that little piece of shit. I wasn't looking.
I think it's 4 o'clock. 6 p.m. Eastern.
In Canada.
Oh, it's in Canada.
That looks like those cities in China where they just disappear and they're just completely empty.
Yeah.
But no, they aren't teared down. They're just completely empty and overgrown, and there's nothing, no habitation there or anything. That's what it looks like. Good God. 63 to 31?
That's a lot of points.
What Christ almighty. Hopefully nobody decides that they should get rid of themselves after that game. Fuck. The depression will... That guy's like, da-da-da. It's time for me to go now.
They're a fan.
La 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 la. He's the only one that stuck around for the big loss.
And one fan in the audience is like...
They're like taking... He's infamous around the world now. I wanted to get my ticket. I wanted to get my ticket money worth by staying the whole fucking game. No matter if we lost by 30-something fucking points.
Look
Jesus
at the size
Christ.
of his belt.
I know, it's twice as big as the ladies. Under the night sky of gold and diamonds and emeralds.
They should have Turco Sheik
Excuse me.
to give the belt, not Triple H.
Not Triple H. Maybe something got delivered. Maybe that's what it was.
Were we supposed to get anything delivered?
Yes. I bought a whole bunch of crap.
Nuh-uh.
Like I bought everything. Yep. A couple things out for delivery today.
Is it a shed?
No. Oh. Not a shed. No. Those pots.
I'll go look.
Your TV stand.
I'll go look real quick. I won't. Well, I'll bring it in, I guess.
Chris says, surprised Roman didn't main event. Why would he? He started the show, Chris.
Look,
You're talking like Sophie, and I don't like it. Stop.
Riyadh belt show.
It is for the Crown Jewel Championship belt. Why the fuck would you have any Bloodline shit as your main event? Why? Tell me. If you are having a fucking pay-per-view in the country that specifically decided to make fucking championship belts for this specific pay-per-view, why would you put fucking Roman Reigns Bloodline shit as your main event? Why? Why? It makes no fucking sense. No fucking sense. No sense. They did it right by starting the show off with him. That's what you needed. Started off with Roman and all the fucking Bloodline crap. That's what they do on all of them. It's not always about him. This was not about him. This is about these Crown Jewel championships. Champion versus champion. The fact that they put a one in between the girls and this one is pretty funny to me. Because it means that the women's shit means absolutely nothing. And the fact of who they gave it to made it even more that it meant absolutely fucking nothing for women.
Yeah, they put 2 matches in between them.
So there you go.
The Randy match and that match.
Yeah. And the Randy match wasn't even a match. It was just a beatdown.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
No bell ever rang. Was never a match. It was just somebody to beat up everybody. So there you go. But yeah. Chris is like, but I'm happy that Gunther gets main event. As he should. It is for the Crown Jewel Championship on the Crown Jewel pay-per-view. Good God, guys. Fuck. Your obsession with the Bloodline is fucking ridiculous.
It's Roman.
Don't care. I don't care. The only reason why you should see Roman at the end of this is to rub it in Cody's face that he didn't get that championship. That's it. That's all. That's the only reason why you should see him. But you won't, because he got his ass beat and then got kicked in the face by Sami Zayn, because God forbid that they can't leave fucking Sami Zayn out of anything anymore.
It was a box.
Yeah, it was a box.
It's about this big.
Yeah, a box of pots.
So it's, I doubt it.
It's a box of pots. We gotta watch the rest of this, and then
It's over. Cody won. Right there.
So Goldberg announced like today his retirement match will happen sometime next year.
Cool.
Wow, his retirement match, huh? 50 carat. Oh, this one has the same amount as the other one, only it's bigger. How's that work?
Bigger diamonds.
But then they would be more carats. But it's the same amount of carats as the other one. How's that possible?
Maybe they're spread out more.
It's weird. Doesn't
Or they're
make any
thinner.
sense.
I don't know how carats work. Is that a weight?
Yeah.
No,
It's a weight of a diamond.
why don't they just call it?
The more carats it is, the bigger the fucking diamond.
Well, right.
But how did the women's and the men's look not the same? One looks bigger than the other one, but have the same amount of carats of diamonds. And the same amount of jewels.
Maybe they screwed up.
Yeah,
And the women's is smaller, but they didn't want it to look smaller because then people would complain on the internet. They'd be like, the women is this tiny.
That's fucking stupid. So, Piccolo says, yeah, and they lost to the tribal team. Exactly. Chris says, because Roman always made a fit, and I'm sorry. I don't give a flying fuck what he used to do. Motherfucker is a goddamn titty mouse baby crybaby pants who went out there and fucking let himself lose to fucking retards. And then all of a sudden he's like, I'm the biggest about it. No, he doesn't deserve main event
he's definitely
time.
not tough anymore. He had to like bow down to his cousin, so his cousin would join his team.
Yeah, he doesn't
then
deserve main
his cousin wouldn't
eventing.
even tag him in. It's just blatant disrespect all over the bloodline. Then on top of that, he gets beat by his other cousin's little brother, who's terrible at wrestling, and gets pinned by him. Like, just lays there like, like when Triple H came to him with that idea, he should have fucking laughed.
He should have laughed in his fucking face and said, there's no fucking way that I'm going to be your little pansy ass bitch.
I'm not going to be a pussy when I come back.
Oh, hell
If
no.
you don't want Roman Reigns,
then
I
don't
will-
ask for
then-
Roman Reigns.
Then release me.
Yeah.
Like,
fuck you.
Plain and simple. Like, easily would fit in and carry AEW. Their ratings would go up. People like Roman. And
I'm
Triple
not
H
going to
isn't
go
gonna
out.
Let him go.
I'm not going to go out losing my title and then come back as a pansy ass little bitch.
He's a wussy now.
It's sick. Like, I never really liked Roman Reigns, but it makes me hate his character even more now. So there you go. Congratulations. You guys made me hate him more. Good job.
Here, listen to the Saudi sing.
Funny. So this is Survivor Series November 30th, 3 days after Thanksgiving. Oh no.
Yeah.
So this is Saturday's night main event is kind of like a pay-per-view, but it will be also on a regular channel at the same time.
Yes.
Chris says, I hope Gunther wins.
I want Cody to win, or else that whole feud last year is for naught.
Yep.
With Roman and Cody.
People says Iron Bowl weekend. No thanks. Chris says, yeah, D. WWE insults our intelligence. Well, you know, I'm surprised that they can because they recap everything so much and show their stupidity on a constant basis that I can't believe that they would actually insult your intelligence. They recap their stupid every chance they get. So, tell you this much. It's not doing any better under Triple H if it under the last 10 years of McMahon. And you guys can go fuck off if you think it's better. Because it's not.
I'm just hoping that Triple H has an idea how to build
Or something.
a star. Because they need a couple stars. They got Roman and Cody.
And they were before him.
And by the way, Roman and Cody aren't household names.
No.
They're stars for the wrestling industry. But they're not... My grandma wouldn't know who they are.
And they were both started by McMahon. So fuck H. He's
Well,
riding on the coattails of something that was started by somebody he fucking hates. So, fuck him.
I'm
Guy's
just
a
saying,
piece
they
of
have
shit.
to build a star that's a household name that doesn't leave for Hollywood.
Or not just that. Or is not some little tiny baby pants that barely comes up to the top rope. And they think he's going to be the biggest winner of them all.
Like they were just talking about Carmelo Hayes. Like, show me one star that ever looked like him, ever. Any sport, to be honest. And I don't mean
A
look
jockey,
like him.
I mean.
Well, the horse jockey. Okay, if that's the case, because that's funny as shit. Name me a jockey.
I seriously can't, but I know that there's a really famous one.
Exactly.
But I'm not into the horse racing scene enough to know their name. But I know that there is a huge famous guy. There's like one, he's like...
No, I get it.
I think we watched him. He was the rider of one of the horses that won the Kentucky Derby. And he's been on horses that have won it in the past, like a whole bunch of times. Not like one time, like multiple times. But
if people know who Hulk Hogan is.
I know what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying.
They need a star that transcends the business. Everybody knows who The Rock is. Everybody knows those guys. That's what they need, is one of those guys to have.
Well, a lot of people only know who John Cena and The Rock are now is because of movies. And then they're like, oh, they were wrestler people?
But that puts it into... That's what I'm saying. Hogan made it popular through wrestling.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't do that stuff anymore. You don't have those kind. They have such lackluster fucking products of what they need in their business that they're like, oh, don't worry, you don't have to talk. Well, you don't have to talk to make it in this business now. You don't have to have charisma to make it. Yeah, we'll just give you a participation trophy. It's fine.
They are trying to get away from the wrestlers cutting promos, and I don't like that. Triple H needs to do a better job there. Either that or he just knows that they suck and is trying to build the company around shit.
Who knows? People's like, whoa. And Chris says, so at this point, will this make Gunther on Roman's level now that Roman sucks?
Well, yeah. I mean, he'd be above Roman, as Roman is garbage right now.
Annie Smith is in the chat. Hey, Annie says 2028 Olympics should be canceled due to Hoda and Jenna doing belly dance in 23 and Drew Barrymore going makeup free in 24.
Yeah.
That's right. Cancel the Olympics. Chris says, yeah, like CM Punk. Now, where's he? Why isn't he in any other crap? Did he get hurt? Sophie says, even with a 6.5 match card, this pay-per-view kind of flew by quickly. It felt like that opening match runtime affected most every match on the card in some way. It didn't, Sophie. I'm pretty sure everything ran exactly how they wanted it to.
So what I've noticed in history of Saudi Arabia shows is it's like a glorified Raw.
Oh, yeah.
All of them. The only one that wasn't is when Seth Rollins lost his title to The Fiend.
Yep.
And that's the only one that felt special, and it's the only one that I missed. Because I was trying to figure out what was happening, but we had got banned.
Yeah.
So I didn't know. I that's the only pay-per-view I haven't watched in the past 5 years.
Chris says, I feel like people don't Austin and Taker aren't as household names as we think. Maybe Stone Cold, but people keep forgetting him over Rock.
He wasn't around long enough. He was a flash in the pan, is what you would call him. He burnt very bright, and then his career ended too soon. And that's the sad part of the Austin part. Obviously, wrestling fans know who he is.
Sim says that fatal 4-way match on Monday looks interesting. Chris says Gunther looks fatter today.
Yeah, he's not as cut, which is what you have to do when you're losing weight all the time.
Yeah, that and look at his legs. He's put a little bulk on his legs, though.
Yeah, you can't constantly just lose weight. It's really hard.
Yeah.
Because you'll be weak.
Yep.
Your muscle at some point has to grow, and it needs that energy to grow, and that's the fat.
Yep. And it looks like he's been working on his legs a little bit more. Mm-hmm. They're a little bit more muscly, especially in his quad area. Good for him.
He's starting to look like Walter.
Sophie says they're taping Raw tomorrow to air on Monday night. Oh, good. So we don't have to be here Monday? Sweet.
So they're just going to tape Raw in Saudi Arabia?
Interesting. I don't know how true that is, but if it's true, then good. No Raw Monday night. Da, da, da.
That would be weird as shit to do in Saudi Arabia.
It would, but... Chris, Big Daddy Walter era is back, baby.
Yeah.
Maybe. Who knows, right?
As long as he doesn't get, like, obese like he was, like that weird-looking Walter when he was, like, in the Indies and the early UK stuff, I'm okay with it. I just don't want to see him all weird big, because he was kind of weirdly shaped.
Yeah.
Because he's so spidery.
Yeah. I think if he keeps going on with whatever workout he's doing with his leg workout, I think he'll be all right.
Yeah. I'd like to see him tone up his arms and stuff too.
Yeah. But that shit takes time. Like, that shit, unless you're juicing, like, is going to take time. Like, because he was, like you said, he was a fat guy. And he might be the type of person that just never has, like, defined muscle. Right. And he might just be strong, but doesn't have defined muscles. Like a lot of those strong men.
That's what your steroids are for.
It is. It just defines the muscle more.
Well, it makes them rounder.
That's what I mean.
And at some point, they're going to get big.
Mm-hmm. But if you're trying to do it all naturally...
Maybe he's a vegan.
Oh, God. Not a vegan. You guys can't be strong being vegan. Stop. That's a proven fact with what's-his-face. He went way downhill.
Dude, I was watching this Unsolved Mysteries the other day.
He's a boxer called
No, it was
Canelo
that
Alvarez.
show you left on.
Forensic Files?
Yeah. And it was like this old-fashioned one. There's this town in like the Middle West, whatever it's called.
The Midwest.
The Midwest. And they had like this outbreak where people were getting like really sick and their hearts were beating fast and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with them.
Just in one specific, like a town or area or just a town?
And it's happened in a few places in America in history, and they don't know what the hell it is at the time. Nowadays, our scientists would figure it out.
It's corn syrup.
No, it was fucking... So, when they slaughter cows, they cut their necks out, and they take their thyroids, and they sell them to drug industry.
Ew.
And then the drug industry makes thyroid medicine with it.
Okay. That's funny and weird.
Now they do it synthetically, so they don't need them. And if you don't know how to kill a cow and cut it up, whatever that's called, butchering it, then it's very easy to cut these two mastoid muscles here into the thyroid, and that's what was happening.
Oh, and it infects it?
Yeah, so the thyroid was in the hamburger.
Oh.
And so people were eating the thyroid from this one plant there.
Because whoever was butchering was doing it incorrectly.
Yeah, they would put it in the hamburger and grind it. And, like, if you were cooking a steak, you would see it. You'd cut it off. But since it was hamburger, you couldn't.
Well, you wouldn't see it in a steak.
Yeah, it's a thyroid. It sticks off to the side.
Yeah, but you don't have steaks from the neck.
Yeah, they have these, too. They're, like, a really delicacy.
Like a strip steak?
I don't know what they are.
That sounds not
The guy from the FDA
right.
or whatever knew the name of it and what it was for, how to cut it, everything. But I have no idea. I'm not a butcher. But anyways, yeah, they all got everybody that ate that meat. So these whole families were getting sick, but like one or two people, and they're like, "But why aren't they getting sick?"
Because they're
they
vegans.
don't eat meat.
That's funny.
Or one only ate chicken, and then they started figuring it out. And the one guy found it under his microscope. He's like, "What the fuck?" It was just filled with the T3s, or I mean, just filled with it. He's like, "Why is there so many T3s in here?" The thyroid drug, T3 or T4 or whatever it is. It was pretty interesting, from like 1993 or whatever. Don't eat the thyroid of an animal.
Medallion steaks?
Oh, the neck ones?
They're tough. Yeah, nobody wants that.
Oh.
You'd never have a steak from there. That's why I was like, there's no way a fucking steak would ever be cut from a neck. It's so tough because their neck's constantly moving.
Their head up.
There's no fat in there.
And they gotta lift those horns.
Even if they don't have horns, their heads are huge and heavy. Words is back in the chat says, "Oh my goodness, a thyroid burger." Somebody called the FDA.
That's what it was.
They did. They called the FDA.
Yeah, they closed the plant down. The plant cleaned it up really quick because it's such a super easy fix. And then they told them what they were doing wrong. They fixed it, and it was back up the next day and running, and everything was over. Yeah, thyroid burger.
Not the thyroid burger.
But yeah, people were like going to the hospital with their hearts going like 180 and shit.
Those
because
poor
that's
hearts.
what it does.
If you don't need it.
So people are like, "Why the fuck am I having a heart attack?" And they're like,
"If you don't need thyroid medication,
the hospitals are like,
like you're on crack.
You don't need, or you're not having a heart attack. Like you're not panicking The one lady had to go to like a home for mentally ill people.
Like, how long would it stay in your system, though?
A week, maybe.
A week?
About a week, probably.
Good God. That doesn't sound right.
It was packed with T cells. I mean, it would be like equivalent of taking like 25 pills or something.
How much hamburger are you eating?
Just hamburger. That's why it was such a big deal. That's why people were getting sick. Because there was so much in it. Because they were...
And they're just constantly eating hamburger?
Yeah, they eat like a hamburger a day or something.
They'd have to.
Yeah.
For it to get up that high.
But what I'm getting at is they were... So the equivalent of having like 50 pills a day when you're supposed to take like milligrams of a pill a day. These guys were eating like a pound of it. Their hearts are like I'm nervous, but I don't know why. Maybe your heart's beating at 8,000 miles an hour. But anyways, that's a true story. Well, it was
the truth.
It was on that show.
Forensic Files.
Forensic Files with the old guy that had the cool voice. Right when I heard it, I was like, I remember this. I don't know why I remember it, but I remember it. There's a slam by Gunther.
They look tired.
Uh-oh, the rough cam.
Not the rough cam. It's like body cam, but worse.
It's like the police. Get out! Blur Cody's face. He's innocent.
No, he didn't make him lose his cool.
We need a Cody cutter. They're all doing the soccer chants and stuff. Oh! Gunther's just too heavy. Gunther and Cody actually have very similar bodies.
They do. One's just a little bit taller than the other, but yeah.
That guy's checking his ATM before he goes back out. This kid. Look at that tall kid. Poor guy. He's a freak. Holy shit, look at the one on the end there. Holy shit. Big old offensive lineman. Every time that the crowd cheers or does anything, they put that stupid meter up.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, look how loud WWE TV is. AW is like, well, we are going to start doing high school gymnasium. They can't even fill up an arena anymore. Poor people. Well, you know, they also went on a West Coast trip, and West Coast people must not like wrestling anyways.
I think they just don't have it enough. They just kind of stopped having it over on this area, so why would they? It's dumb.
Oh. What's the odds that you throw it in between three guys when you throw it to three guys?
Oh, that guy's got a broken arm and he's out there. What the fuck?
I played with one of those my 7th grade year. Watch this.
Why can't you catch the ball?
Now
I don't know, because I don't have an arm.
Watch where the ball lands. It's like a comic. Like right in the middle of all three of them. It's like a comic strip. Look at that chain.
It's probably plastic.
Yeah, the other kids had red ones, so yeah.
He's got litanies for legs.
I remember when it was supposed to be popular to wear actual chains around your neck. Like the gangsters did it, so it was like wear a chain around your neck, like a real chain.
Right.
And my buddy Jason wore one. And I'm like, dude, take it off right now or I'm not even getting in the truck with you.
Was it like one that you would like tow your vehicle with kind of chain?
Yeah, I'm talking like as big around as your finger.
It would be great as if he spray painted it gold. That would have been even better. Fuck.
A Cadillac on the bottom of it. I'm like, dude, that isn't jewelry and it's stupid. And how'd you even get it that short? Were you out in the shed with a hacksaw?
Girl, making fun of your friend for being a dumbass. Like, you're an embarrassment to worldkind. I am not going anywhere with you.
I made fun of him like that all the time because he, like, slowly evolved into Tupac. He was, like, a really good kid. like just a good dude, and he became Tupac over the summer.
Oh God.
No, he got Thug Life tattered on his fucking chest. Like he became Tupac. And, now, obviously he probably doesn't watch the internet like some people do. But it's like, you do realize Tupac wasn't even a gangster. Like he was some little gay kid that they hired in the industry. And
don't make fun of Tupac and his gayness, Travis.
no, I'm just saying he was just some little gay kid. That's why I can't say little gay kid.
He got killed.
Did he? I don't know. I don't almost believe anything anymore.
Sometimes he had him murdered.
He did.
The guy that was in the truck with him or whoever.
Suge.
Yeah, he's the one that had him murdered. I believe that. I don't care if he was in there. He knew he was going to be in there, and he told him, I'm going to be in there, so be careful where you shoot.
He got shot.
I know. And he said, be careful where you shoot. And he's like, because I'm going to be in there, make sure it's not, fatal. So be careful where you shoot, but make sure you kill him.
Yeah, you can shoot me, but don't kill me.
Yeah. Yep.
Suge Knight's an idiot. But,
he is an idiot. And that's why he did it. No. That's how dumb they are. That's how dumb that guy is. That Suge Knight, he's fucking retarded, dude.
Suge Knight probably gave Eazy-E AIDS. I'm almost convinced.
I am telling you that's exactly what he did.
Because supposedly Eazy-E never did guys. And the only way you can get AIDS is either through a dude.
Or a shared needle.
Or drugs. Yeah, blood. And so...
And he had no recollection of what happened when he got beat up and he blacked out. They could have literally just injected him.
Yeah, with HIV.
Yeah.
Because that's some Suge Knight shit. That would be some...
That, I totally am like, yep, that's what he did. I know he did it. I didn't do that. Yeah, you did. You did it. You're a gross person.
I'll have to have Trust Me Bro look into it.
Trust me, bro. Anyways, we are watching the last match of the pay-per-view, by the way. We are watching wrestling as we're talking
Cody,
about other things.
Oh, there it is, that bionic elbow.
Not the elbow.
Yeah, it's his dad's. The American Dream.
Oh,
Get him,
no.
Cody. Hit him with the cutter. Where we at time-wise? Oh, after the hour.
He grabbed his arm to tell him what he needed
Cody
to
Cutter's
do.
not going to pin him. You're not going to beat him with the Cody Cutter. You got to hit him with the Crossroads, and you got to hit him with 2 or 3 of them.
It's funny. He grabbed his arm to tell him, hey, I'm going to the ropes now. He went like this on his arm.
Call him plays. And they call the match on the fly. Keep up. And he's wrestled in the indies, and he's an indie darling. So there's probably lots of common things in the indies that they teach.
Oh, no. Not the top rope collapsing.
Normally here. Oh. Kicked him right in the gut. Uh-oh. There it is. The Boston Crab. Look at Cody. Now Cody, if he ducks his head, he can slip through, grab his ankle, and put him right in an ankle lock.
Yeah. Or put him in a quick fruit roll-up. Not the bottom rope dragging.
Oh, Gunther let go. Oh, camel clutch? No. He's trying to put him down. Cody, grab the rope. He has till 5 to break. Little German.
Now he's got it.
Now it's deep in the middle. If he can wrap those legs around him, Cody's going to go to sleep.
Oh, no. He got his leg. Oh, no.
Cody could untie his boot. That'd be funny. Unlace it. Wrap it around his throat. Choke him out.
Good God. Words is like, do we like Cody or Gunther? Oh, who do you like, Words?
Like both of them. This is the kind of match where I just sit back and enjoy it, and then just hope Cody wins because his championship is more important. But in reality, if Gunther was wrestling pretty much anybody else, I'd be going for Gunther. But where Cody, just because the storyline wouldn't make sense if Cody lost.
I mean, who would make a better first-time winner of the Crown Jewel Championship?
Look at that. Cody left his arm up on
Liv.
one. Usually you drop down a couple of times.
Right?
Yeah, they could sit side by Liv. And they just want blondes to win it today.
Maybe.
Oh! That'll break your chin. Gunther, please do another move. Jesus Christ. Don't be like John Cena where you have one move. He just keeps grabbing him and putting him in it. Stop.
So that's what he told in his interview, that's what he was going to do.
Crossroads.
That's how he was going to
That's
get
just
him.
one, though.
Keep rolling to the outside, take a break.
Obviously not a full crossroads there, but...
It was a half. It was only a half of stuff.
I feel like the Saudis speak very good English. This is awesome. And
Maybe
hear
they
an
do, I
accent
don't
in
know.
their Chant. Maybe they just hear the chant and they just repeat it.
Maybe.
Like a crow.
Word says me personally, I prefer Cody.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. My heart's telling me Cody, but if Gunther wins, I'm not gonna like riot.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Not like
I
I did with the women's one.
Here we go. Powerbomb. It's over. That's it. That's his finisher. 1, 2. Oh wait, he forgot he was wrestling Cody.
Yeah. You gotta pick him up and do it like 5 times, and then put him in a lock. Make him go to sleep.
You forgot that he did Roman.
Not the Roman.
Yeah, he did the.
People was like, all right, what'd I miss? I didn't know you were gone. Why'd you leave us?
You missed a hell of a
you
match
were
that's
here
still
when
happening.
Gunther and Cody were coming out, and it's still happening. So you didn't really miss much.
Order your next chair.
The ones that you have to have payment plans on because they're like $10 million.
Yeah, I don't know how much they are, but they say you have to pay for them. Like, there, see $20 a month, nextchair.com. It is pretty cool that the handles come here and then they bend in. This part. You pull it and then come in here. So you can rest your hands.
You can customize your own chair. That's probably why it costs so much.
Oh! Gunther hit Cody right in the neck. Right in the thyroid. Right in the gullet. Oh. Now he's slapping the shit, just disrespecting Cody. That's just a dumb idea.
People's like putting food away and washing dishes. That sounds hideous.
I did that this morning. Well, not the food part. Cody, don't use too much of your energy. Damn. That's a suplex right there. Suplex City. Suplex City. Oh, lariat! Cody's down. Gunther into the ropes. Goes for it again. Crossroads. He hits it.
Oh no.
One's not going to do it, Code.
Oh no.
We all knew that wasn't going to happen, Code. We're going to call him Code. Because it sounds cool. So they just went into this next hour and said, fuck it. It's probably going to last another 20 minutes.
I'm not sure exactly why they would be considered so expensive. Like, they're so hideous.
Maybe they have mesh.
They have mesh ones.
Mesh is expensive.
They have leather ones. You'd think that would be more expensive.
I'm joking about mesh, but I was trying to say something funny. It's called mesh. Mesh is rare. You can only get it in the ocean.
Sure, that's it.
It's from old fishing boats.
It's time to put him away.
Too early, Cody. It's too early, Cody.
It's the earliness, not the early.
See? Told ya. There's a chop. Oh, ducked it into the ropes. Oh! Fell right into it. But Cody pins him. Cody won it! Oh my god, it's over! Cody won it! like that was any question.
Not now. Not with who they had fucking have it before.
Right when Liv won, I was like, well, I guess Cody's gonna win, but that's stupid. Because I thought that Cody would get beat up by Kevin Owens.
Well, he couldn't. He got beat up by Randy earlier, so he was probably in the hospital.
Saudi Arabian hospital.
Saudi Arabia hospital. Words is like, yes, and Chris is like, BS finish.
Yeah, I didn't like it. He should have hit him with just 3 crossroads and pinned him clean. Although he did pin him clean, it was more of a fruit roll up.
Weakness makes Cody look weak as fuck too.
It's fine. It's both of them are strong instead of weak. That way.
Are they?
Well, because it's a fruit roll up. I would have rather Cody beat him cleaner, but it happened the way it happened. Ooh. Right there on that surgically repaired pec.
Mm.
He ducks it here, hits him with the crossroad. That's not a Cody cutter, buddy. Went for the cutter there. And then he got him.
Gunther could have just let go.
I was going to say Gunther wasn't smart enough just to release the hold.
Why not just release it? And then
like,
we should go longer.
Going to overtime. He'll shake his head.
People's like, my goodness. Yeah. That's it.
One day, I'll be back here. And he will. He's going to win this one day. Gunther.
Well, he doesn't make terrible championship material by any means.
He's one of the few that they have. Oh, maybe they do have Turk Al-Sheikh. No, it's not him. Oh, that's him. I think it's Turk Al-Sheikh, the second one. No idea who.
Trying to let those poor ladies in there. That's gonna be like, don't show an ankle. How are we gonna get you in the ropes? Go under the bottom one.
I just want to know who the women are.
I don't know, sweetie. Wives.
I'm like 90% sure that guy in the back is the Crown Prince, that guy. But I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't think that's him.
I don't think it's him.
He's tall.
He's way taller and he usually wears sunglasses. Or glasses.
Yeah, but you can't
kind.
confuse him with Turk Al-Sheikh.
No.
They look really similar. So that could be him. There.
No.
I'll have to look him up again. I looked him up the other day.
Chris says, why not give Cody the title? He technically beat Gunther for title, LOL. And Chris says, you beat champ, you get the title, so they will get a ring. Just like MJF, same person, TK and Triple H. Oh no, they just get that big ass belt, dude. It's just a big championship belt. Now, I don't know if they get to keep it or if they just are that winner for a year and then the next time it's somebody else. Yeah, it's neither one of those guys was in there.
The second guy is who I was thinking because the nose a little thicker.
A little bit, but no, that's not him.
Yeah, but that's the Crown Prince. That's the...
Yeah, well, he wasn't in there. That wasn't. None of those guys was that guy.
His dad is the king. But he basically runs everything.
Well, I'm sure, but he probably has PR people that do the stuff for this thing. Because he's not going to put himself out there to be in, you know, like, as a... You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And here's...
Even if he's at the event.
There's Turk Al-Sheikh.
Oh, yeah, he's the sunglass guy.
Yeah. He's the one.
Oh, they had to get dumb bitch out there.
Yeah. Wanted to see her wear it, but it's probably too big.
Fucking dumb cow. Chris says, what's wrong with that picture? Well, since he got rid of Tegan Knox, he had to have somebody else get down on their knees a lot. And she's working off a drug charge, so you might as well.
wait for me to get there.
Fucking hate that stupid gun. Stupid. That was like a waste.
Waste of
Fucking
time.
waste right there.
Yeah, having Nia and Gunther, though, would have been the same king and queen when they had it there last time.
I know.
Cody's raising her hand.
I just think it's just because it's the first one. And so I just think it's a waste on her. A fucking waste of fucking shit.
Cody helps her have the ring. That's funny. Just a great dude. He's very gentlemanly. He leaves his title. Oh.
He's wearing it. Oh, he almost
it
lost
popped
it.
off of him.
It's just so heavy.
Probably.
No way that those straps in the back will stay.
But Sheamus.
Little shamey shame. Cool beans. All
I've heard
right.
of that.
Chris says, Crybaby is going to be all over it. I meant, what's wrong with the color picture? What? No way. Pico says, well, thanks for the stream. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everyone. Yeah, everybody, thanks for hanging out with us for this Crown Jewel pay-per-view. If you hadn't seen it, it looks like they gave the stupid first ever Crown Jewel championships to Liv and Cody Rhodes. So there you go. I think one of them is a complete waste.
Can I have this? He's like, you can't, buddy. He doesn't want to yank it out of his hand.
That kid's like...
He's like, can I have this? And he's like, no. And he's like, oh, I don't want to.
And he's still holding on to it. Like, he wouldn't let go.
Yeah, he
like, a parent had to come and be like, you gotta let go. Like, drop it, you weirdo. Anyways, but, are we gonna be here on Monday?
Yeah.
Okay, even though it's probably pre-recorded. We'll be here Monday for Raw. You guys have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks for hanging out with us. And, Robbie, good luck with all your stuff tonight.
Yeah, be safe out there.
All right, everybody take care.
All right, we appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab, and we will see you on Monday. Bye-bye.
Bye.